Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I can't remember. What's it? Oh, you've gone.
Oh yeah, I accidentally closed the browser.
No worries.
Weirdly.
Yes.
Well, Jasmine started to stream now.
Okay.
This is true.
I will. I don't want to wait till on the chat before I start. No, Jeff.
I've not practiced at all. I just saw it out of the safe L.
Yeah, no worries. Did you get much in? No, fair enough. Yeah. Oh man, it's great. I really recommend picking it up. It's one of them,
Cancel
and
your super transformation with the same button.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's really fun game to play, and recently someone made a mod for it, and really liked the mod. So now when you install it on Steam, it install the mod sort of with it. Try that out, but I'm thinking if I once I beat it, I might
What does the mod do?
test that out. I think it adds the extra areas and maybe makes it a bit more difficult.
Alright, okay. Cool. Good thing, but they
Yeah, as far as I'm aware. Oh.
yeah, Lisa, I guess, is got like loads of different versions of that game. Make sure you say your region code to Japan. Yeah, it's under gameplay. It's important.
Yeah, I'm alright. Didn't do a great deal, but yeah. About yourself? Oh yeah, Alex. Oh, it was the second boss.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The bosses are quite difficult. I don't feel bad. Towards the end, I was getting the pattern, like I was getting hit quite a lot less. So I don't know. I just like kept getting us so because if you take too long to kill them, it's like you've got a whole room full of these spawns that you've got to deal with. Yeah. Well, I guess that's why I just sort of lock the castle down each time and just keep spamming it, because otherwise it'll never get done. Word from Jeff that he'll be here in 2 minutes. Yeah. What sort of background are we rocking then? A black ground.
The shadow theme. The shadow theme. You got going. Oh, congrats on winning the tournament, by the way.
What's this?
Yeah, I was watching bits of that. There was an online Smash tournament that Jason won earlier today. I know it's like it's on Sundays. I normally enter, but work this time, so I couldn't have entered it even if I wanted to. But yeah.
Well done.
I didn't mind you saying that. I was like, yeah, maybe I would have won. It looked kind of tough though because it was a couple of decent people. Yeah. Yeah. Said we didn't play Pikachu at all.
This.
I didn't like that.
Well, the thing is, when I won, I just realized my mic's been muted on stream, but I don't think anyone's viewing yet, so that's okay. When I won, they said whatever. It's just like,
Really?
come on, have a bit
Yeah,
of
sucks.
Take the shame.
Annoyingly, a lot of people in the Smash community are like that though.
Just, like, I don't take any kind of like, yeah, I'm just like, oh. You know, I was like, oh, good game, you know, and yeah. I think everyone else was quite a bit more gracious, thankfully.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much ready now.
Sound.
How did you? So Lee, you gave Cricken your complete save file. What was the? Because I couldn't find what that was for Sonic Free Air. Where did you look for
Didn't
that?
work, but I didn't give him all the files he needed. He had to get one.
Yeah, you
right.
just have to right click on the game and
The right click in the
it
window
comes up.
Oh, okay. Oh.
and save
the
data
window,
folder.
whatever.
I thought player progress bin would have everything it needs in it, but there's another bin file in there that you need as well. So
Oh, I like it.
well, he got one online, so he's got it. So
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
You play much Rivals of Aether when you got it?
Me, only a little bit. As I say, I was really taken back by how polished it was, just in every aspect. Right, like, it controls really well. It looked great.
Yeah.
There was one. There's like an air fortress kind of level with a platform like held up by helicopter blades, and the song on that level is just instantly like, yeah, that's going on my playlist.
It's really good. Yeah.
That's usually a very good sign. You know, it's yeah, I'm definitely keen for playing more. It's quite nice for a game like that because it's really ideal if you know other people playing it. So the fact you guys are interested in that is really cool. So it doesn't need that kind of extra motivation to get into something like that.
For sure. Yeah.
I was saying to Jeff the other day because when he picked it up, I played through a few games with him, and so I played it for a while, and it's like I'm gonna have to get good so I can beat you. I was like, well, that's what I did because I had to get decent so I could beat Cricket. So you know, it's like this chain, isn't it? Boss.
Did he still play as Leomon?
Yeah, man. I played all the characters. even some of the new ones.
Oh, did you get them? Like, did you buy them?
No, I've not bought any. I meant like there's 2 new ones since we
Oh right, yeah, I get you.
at the time. But I like
And the polar bear one.
yeah. Oh, that one's decent.
Polar bear one.
It's Jasmine. It's I'd say Zimmerburn's probably my favourite to play. That or Rasta, but probably Zimmerburn.
I like Rasta as well. Yeah, I like Rasta.
Rasta's fun. Do the wombo combos and that.
Okay, I think I've even Discord volume out now. So I've gone back to streams I've done before with Discord and realised that Discord was louder than me. So I sounded very mousy and I think it should be okay now. I've sort of... I've gotten to... I think you were kind of going for that as well yesterday, rightly, in terms of audio balance. I think I'm finally at a point where I'm like, okay, I recognise how high the bars on OBS can go up to. Yeah, like I've generally found -30 is ideal for game volume. And then any kind of speech from me or Discord that goes up to -10.
Yeah.
I find generally that's... I mean, after you adjusted yesterday, that was perfect. You had that, yeah, it was really cool. Just like over a year of streaming, and I was still like going back to streams and just being like, oh, you can't hear me. Just the game audio so loud.
Yeah, messing with the audio is a pain. I've not.
Well, it's hard to get feedback on it, isn't it? Like the only way I really felt was just doing local recordings on OBS. So Crickham, because of how much I've had to truncate my on-stream chat, it says that was put in by Crickens. So can I take that as headcanon that your bot is in my chat?
It did it. Yeah.
It's only because it's like Crickens ... So it's not like including the S and B at the end.
Your end, you mean?
Yeah, no, don't worry, it's not even serious. It's been done.
I mean, it doesn't show you chat on your stream.
Just win the race, just win the race, just win the race.
Well, you know, like in the top right corner, I've got the on-stream chat overlay.
Well, Jazz, have you got a good raid there?
I guess what, sorry?
You've just had a raid on your stream, so...
Oh, is that what that was? Oh, thank you. Is that like a distraction technique in a race like this?
Oh, there's 7 people just come round to your stream, so get them in the multi-twitch, get them ready.
Oh, really? Oh god, oh, hello.
Hello, Ben in Sweden and co.
Oh my god, hello. Yeah, sorry everybody. I'm gonna have my co-host tell me because I'm a dummy who's not up on when I get... It's weird, I don't think... Does Streamlabs not tell you when you get raided then? It's really weird, but yeah, hello everybody who just came in. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, we're 4 of us. We got 2 of them in chat now, Cricket and Lee Cumber. Yeah, we're gonna do a Sonic 3 and Knuckles race with
you haven't dropped any frames, have you, Jasm?
I've dropped 64 according to this, so it might be there might be a bit of fussiness there. I usually end up dropping a few throughout the
yeah.
Probably lower bitrate slightly, but to be honest, the Sonic game...
Yeah, I can see the chat now.
Ah, cool, yeah.
Also, yeah, I can see Crickens in your chat.
That's right. Oh, cool. Actually, I can probably brighten the chat up a little bit. Oh, really? So you were just playing yourself, you Ben in Sweden? Cool. You were doing an all emeralds attempt. Nice. Yeah, because we're doing the hypersonic race. We're just going off completed saves we have. So we've done all the hard work in advance. I would struggle to do the bonus stages quickly. I think those would be quite.
Hope you don't mind, Jasmine, but I've just posted the all perspectives in your chat again.
Oh, great, thank you. Yeah, Actually, yeah, I should probably use a truncated URL like that. Kind of bit. It's a good show, actually.
It's just so I can fit it in my
like,
title,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, no, good show. Yeah, I've got it should do it at some point. I have got my bot should at some point every once in a while just put the link in and say, "Oh, do you want to watch it here?"
Hello, should be ready whenever you guys are.
Hello.
Stuff. Well, I'm
Oh.
streaming now, so
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll just grab a drink very quickly. Sorry to be a pain.
are we stopping at the end of the Sonic 3 part like we did last time?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like,
we all
two
have
hour-
to. We all
have
happy
time for a
to.
coffee and that. Yeah, no worries.
At that point, I'll just continue playing, but everyone else can just stop there if they want to.
That sounds fair.
It does. And then when I lose, I'm just gonna say whatever in the chat and leave.
And then leave. Cricket has left the Discord. Discord server down. Yeah, for anyone watching, you'll probably notice that it's really brimming with confidence here because have a bit more opportunity to practice with these things. It's like really practice this one so much.
Also, sorry if Jeff drinks his coffee really loudly. He does sometimes.
Yeah. I sometimes eat Pringles as well.
Yeah, that's definitely Jeff. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So, we all here?
You got your gin ready.
Close enough. It is alcoholic, which is an amazing idea for a reactions-based competition like this. So that'll be a good laugh. But yeah, Ben in Sweden, how did your All Emeralds attempt go? Do you mean you did a speedrun on it? Because I guess technically we're speedrunning it, but
very, very technical.
No, we're many emeralds in Sweden.
yeah, certainly, at least certainly from my stream, don't expect AGDQ level of skill. Like not even remotely.
Oh no.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, Ben is Sweden soft locked in Death Egg.
Oh, is that the? Oh no, I got soft locked in Death Egg 1, didn't I?
Yeah, in the bumpers.
That's yeah. It's funny you say that, Barry, because yeah, I got soft locked in Death Egg 1. Yeah, where it's that bit where there's like the 6 switches, isn't there? You're bouncing left to right to hit them. Yeah, soft locked in the bottom left corner. Where did you soft lock? Specifically in Death Egg 2, Ben. Oh, that does suck, man. Yeah, ready, yeah, whenever you guys are.
I was trying to incorporate soft boiled in a joke
Oh, right.
somehow, but I couldn't do it. Anyway, yeah, I'm also ready whenever everyone else is.
Well, I'll count down from 5 then.
Don't,
5, 4,
don't.
1. Oh.
Wait, sorry, what were you saying? Don't?
What? Are you seriously?
Yeah, I was. Have you all started?
No.
Alright,
Oh, so
just quickly as well, we can skip the first cutscene, can't we?
we can, yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm ready now. I just had to arrange everything.
Jeff, you want to count down again? 6.
God, I've only just learned how to
Just in case.
count upwards.
Doing it the wrong
Okay,
way.
This is your real
go
challenge.
on, go then. So, 5, 4, 2, 1, go.
Great start, I didn't have the game highlighted. And I can't, my time,
No.
my time is not
It's a bold
starting.
strategy.
Let's see if it, no, that's not even. So of course it's going to be the race to get 50 wins, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, I've done that.
Space favourite kind
Oh
of
my god, bungled this a bit. I just went up like the tree at the start of Angel Eye, like the slowest you could possibly go up it.
Oh no.
It was
Fell
a bit,
down it right near the end.
yeah, a bit painful. And I just died during the fire going up in that Angel Island 1 cutscene.
I mean, I don't mind restarting if you want, because that sounds
I
a bit
don't.
like a glitch.
Shall we start again?
Because there's...
If you guys are sure, it was really weird. Yeah, I just spin dashed
Yeah.
into the bottom right corner. It was,
We've only...
yeah, it's
start again.
sorry man, I'll let it fast.
Good, I get to show off my counting skills all over again.
False start. Call it.
So let me just
Guys watching mine, I've just turned off a super hypersonic theme, so we can go through the level theme.
yeah, but
For about 90 minutes.
yeah, Ben's saying W2 lol W. Yeah, that must be an air bug because he hadn't seen that in the Genesis version. Yeah, we are playing that.
The air's been quite glitchy.
Yeah, air is really cool, and it is basically. Well, at the very least for me, it's what I've wanted for this game. It's probably how I will replay it, but yeah, I am hoping they fix some of these. Yeah, that was like Ben can attest. That was just weird. I just spin dashed and just kind of Sonic just bounced up and died in the bottom right corner. It was really weird. But yeah, sorry, I'm ready whenever.
Okay, cool. I'll do the other countdown and we'll go again. So 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
It's just a bold strategy because you hadn't highlighted it the first time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like 3 things went wrong basically. That, the glitch, and
The tower.
yeah, I didn't have the time hotkey like set up properly. It was a horrible mess.
World record pace as well.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, oh god, we got an actual speedrunner in the chat. It's like,
Yeah.
as I say,
Yeah, an actual speedrunner.
expectations modest on what you'll see, Ben. At least from my side.
I feel
Low
nervous
to modest, I
now.
think, is the.
Low to modest. That low is below modest.
Shit.
Oh, it's so liberating when you get hyper, isn't it?
It's a bit good in it.
It's a bit good.
Oh no, I did Act 1 in less than a minute, so I've got points.
Oh man, you have found this, haven't you?
Just got quite a bit lucky.
So I suppose like practicing for a hypersonic race, ideally you'd probably like figure out a quick way to get 50 wins, I guess, right?
Yeah,
At
I
least
mean,
level.
special stage loops help.
Oh yeah. Well, it's quite nice as well because I've got like we're obviously not being too fussy on lives. I've got 18 lives on this, so it's if I die anywhere near that many times, I might probably just shrivel up and die. But I thought, well, maybe a bit dramatic. I mean, I mean it, but maybe a bit dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Oh, Jeff, how did
reading?
how did Jack 3 go earlier?
It's went alright. It's probably the game I've not touched for the Jack trilogy for the longest time, so
Okay.
nice to be playing it. Fox loves seeing sand.
Uh,
Wait till I get to Sandopolis, so
uh,
might even see Jack waiting for me.
do we say something
Sandopolis.
rough, coarse, irritating, or I mean, it does get everywhere to be fair. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I did to the Sonic 3 air crate in the past life, but not as serious. But like, you know, like the winding tunnel at the end, right before the bomb section in Act 2. That just I lost momentum there completely. I just about got through to the end, so it's not a big deal. But I'm like, oh god, we're gonna get loads of these today.
Got to turn Tails' assist off, and I was trying to use it to get the some stuff.
No worries. Air is a bit of a strange one from a speedrunner's perspective. They fixed some of the glitches, but not others, and introduced their own as well. It'd be nice if they fixed all of them, so it'd be an easy glitchless category. Oh, that tunnel's glitchy in the Mega Drive Genesis version. Yeah, that's always an interesting kind of question, isn't it, with like legacy games like this and glitches, because obviously some of the glitches can be the kind that get used for exploits. So it's like, do you take them out, or maybe you want the harmful ones out, really, don't you?
If it was a Sonic 2 remaster, I just assume it was in the original game.
Yeah. But yeah, it'd be cool to see. The guy who made this is still working on it. It's not one and done. And yeah, it would be cool to see speedruns on this. I mean, I don't know if the widescreen aspect would be as necessary to people who know the game, but I find it so great for this Sonic title.
You can see a good speed on this.
It's quite funny because with Hypersonic, it's like, oh, we don't have to worry about so many ways we can die. You can still get crushed though. I'm totally expecting that at some point.
Yeah. In my practice run that I did, crushed in a number of ways I didn't know possible.
Oh no. Well, at least you did some there.
I got crushed in Sky Sanctuary, you know, the
Alright.
thing.
So I'm trying to figure out Sky Sanctuary as well. Are checkpoints placed fairly generously?
I think.
I feel like the bosses generally have one right before them, don't they?
Yeah, and I seem to have it in my head that if you die after a boss, you go to the sort of warp point after the boss.
Oh yes. Yeah, because there's always a bit where you warp upwards, isn't there?
Yeah.
So Ben, do you speedrun often? Is Sonic 3 and Knuckles like your game to speedrun, or is it like one of many, or... I'll just ask you 5 questions at once, so that's alright. But no, seriously, I get... sorry, what was that?
I was gonna say it'd be nice and distracting for you when you have to read an essay afterwards.
Be informative, self-sabotage. Do you reckon there's like any levels in particular where there'd be a worry about running out of runs on this?
Stay.
Oh, Doomsday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, previously, Ben, we've done Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and we've done just a regular Sonic and Knuckles run of this as well. Sonic 3 and Knuckles run of this, I mean. And we might do other stuff after.
Yeah, I think CDs on the cards, maybe.
Yeah, probably do the Steam version of CD.
Wouldn't mind doing a Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, we pretty much all own that now. I think I'm right in saying.
Yeah, it was on sale.
So what would we do like a hero run, a dark run?
Oh.
I don't know how long Sonic Adventure 2 would be actually if you just kind of did a. Oh, yeah, he's been run S3 on Knuckles. Oh, he's saying they skip all the mini bosses in the speedrun. That's quite funny.
Right.
Yeah, I could see.
Did that last time, didn't they?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how he sort of made up ground to get to Death Egg.
Oh. Well, that's good. I don't know that strategy at all. Oops. I've had quite a lot on Hydro City Act 2. I don't think I've got a very optimal route on that.
I have 7 rings.
In hand. I don't know why I think I'm being clever saying that. That's obviously why you said that. Who knows? So the live split is successful so far. There's no way I'll make it the whole run, but
Oh my god.
the only thing is, yeah, because I was messing about with it. My best times on Angel Island, Hydro City are like 4 seconds. So apparently I was off that by like 3 minutes of the bit. Oops.
I'm doing a make literally every single mistake run so far. Started Hydrocity Act 2.
Mine's, I haven't died yet, which is surprising.
I think I'm in middle of end of Marble Garden 1.
Yeah, that's where I am. So just coming up to the mini boss. Oh shit.
A tiny bit
Please
behind
stay
you
away.
too. Tiny bit behind
Sort
you
of
too.
similar to last time we did this one. Hope that happens again.
Fair. Look at the way, like a hypersonic, supersonic run actually. It's a bit nicer really in the way because it's so much less opportunity to mess it up and.
Yeah, it's got a different sort of element to it that you don't find with the normal runs.
Damn it.
Generalized statement over.
But I agree with the generalized statement.
Thanks.
Keep forgetting about the bits in. Because I keep thinking, like, oh, I can just sort of hypersonic everywhere, but Marble Garden, the spinning top walls, you kind of have to take account of them, don't you?
Yeah.
God, oh yeah, this is kind of blunted me a bit. It's probably why I should have practiced.
Yeah, have any of you done any practice?
Nope.
I haven't.
I did a little bit.
I was able to get some in today, and then wasn't able to, which is why you don't leave it to the last day to practice. Never mind. Oh, you're not keen on Marble Garden, Ben? I can see that being like a bit of a nightmare on a speedrun, yeah. It's not really... It's not as though I rank especially highly. I think it's quite cool. It's... Some of the gimmicks get, like, as I say, the spinning tops, I find a bit annoying.
I've been Carnival Night.
Yeah, I'd say like the middle 2 zones are probably the weakest in this.
I heard on Discord that you won a Smash tournament, Jasm, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a.
Belated.
I'm sorry, it was a Pikachu one, yeah, and very close. Had some really good matches on that.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah. That one person didn't agree. Apart from the one they won, I guess. But...
What? Oh.
Oh no, you're right.
Okay, so you know in Marble
Got in the
Garden
hard
2,
place.
I got crushed between nothingness. So you know after you see Robotnik for the second time in Marble Garden 2,
Oh yeah.
hill before the earthquake, at the bottom of the hill I sort of clipped in something, and I have no idea what.
Oh, is that a glitch? Do you want us to stop?
No.
Are you sure? 'Cause I feel like we only stopped for
No.
my glitches. I feel
15 seconds.
okay, I feel absolutely sure.
In
Sorry.
the countdown.
I won last time based on a glitch.
Ah,
So,
as I say, I don't. Especially you guys have been very gracious whenever something's gone wrong on my end. Or it's my end, curiously. But so obviously don't mind in turn there.
wasn't really enough of a setback to sort of justify that.
Okay. I think even with that, you're still ahead of me.
Just got to the boss now. At hypersonic for the boss, which is a shame.
Well, it's plus I got like 2 minutes into this set. I was like, oh yeah, hypersonic. I should probably get to that. Thankfully, I wasn't that far off in terms of runs. Yeah, I'm a bit scared of like the little cutscenes now, because like between that and me dying in the Angel Axe Island one, yeah, so... Oof, that was close.
I just like a satisfying oof.
Ta. Well, I've definitely had some unsatisfying oofs in these races.
Yeah. Where are we all up to?
Marble Act 2 boss.
Still Marble Zone.
And then one boss.
Oh, can you not kill Robotnik in like the first phase of this boss?
Oh.
No, but
It
it's like
only
getting
takes
down to
one
one
hit.
hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess that'd be a bit awkward to do, but yeah, I hit him, I swear, like 10 plus times. You know?
Shit, I didn't want to do that.
Well, I know if you hit Robotnik 255 times when he's in most cutscenes, I think he turns into a flicky.
I find that oddly, like, lovely and whimsical, you know?
Yeah, like it's possible to do it if you control Tails in launch base, so...
Oh, it's like he's a badnik, isn't it? Do you reckon that's what the game's thinking? Yeah. Oh wow, that is interesting.
If you enjoy that bit of trivia.
So,
Maybe he's a flicky all along.
well, like,
Carey just reveals himself at the post credits.
well, like Gamma in Sonic
Instead of being
Adventure 1.
That would be quite a twist to sort of come out with after all these years.
Yeah.
Robotnik was a flicky. Maybe the film will address it.
Probably wouldn't be the weirdest thing about the film if they did that, honestly.
I have such high hopes for the film.
I was saying this, oh no, I don't think it was to any of you, I was really hoping I'd get the Sonic trailer before Detective Pikachu yesterday. Apparently they got it in America, but we were unlucky? But I just seeing that on the big screen would have been so bizarre and kind of beautiful way, I think.
Replace Sonic with a ball and a stick.
Oh man.
I think the funniest thing about that is we're going through all this effort to reanimate the film, and it's still probably not going to be very good.
Well, I don't know how much they can do because his proportions are going to be weird if they, because they're
The
obviously
jury's still going to be pretty a little bit too lanky for Sonic, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know actually, because modern Sonic is kind of, I guess.
Well, it's
long
like
legs.
he's just kept getting lankier really over the years, hasn't he? Like Sonic Boom was very lanky. Sonic 06.
He's actually Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
55 times he turns into
Yeah. I'd put money on the Stretch Armstrong, like $150 million budget film would be more faithful to the source material than this Sonic one.
Stretch fast.
Yeah, yeah. the very rich lore of Stretch Armstrong that I'm sure you could feel like.
Sonic's actually never said "gotta go fast" before.
To be honest, I'm a bit kind of. I guess it's a funny phrase, but you know how like you just mention Sonic and someone just goes "gotta go fast." Like, all right, you know, it's a bit sort of.
Yeah, I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, I guess like I get it. That's a funny phrase. All right.
Cricket's like, yeah, that's me.
I don't know. It's like the same phrase, like without any. Well, no, to be fair to you, Cricket, like if you say something like again, you'll do like a comedic twist on it or something, when it's just like the same exact thing. You know, it's like, oh, all right.
With the Sonic films.
Night, Benin. Enjoy your kit.
Oh, thanks so much. Oh, so thank you so much, Lee.
Cheers, Ben,
you guys are better. Keep that with my chat than I. Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks so much for the raid, Ben. Really lovely gesture for you. And, oh god, I'm in the bonus stage. But yeah, you take it easy, alright? And good luck on any future runs you have. Again, thanks so much. Bye bye.
I'm in nice character now.
Oh my god, are you?
Oh my god.
Oh bollocks! Oh, did not want to do that. The stage. So Jazz was doing that. I thought, oh, there's something in this.
Get rings faster.
Well, I almost considered staying there. I was like, oh no.
I was already hypersonic when I went into it. That's.
Oh really? Well, extra security, I guess. Yeah, funny, I became hypersonic really quickly on Act 1 of Carnival Night, but not Act 2.
Yeah, actually, Carnival Night too, I did have a tough time getting hypersonic. I think I only got him just before the battle section.
But then the bonus thing, I had a quite good Carnival Act 2. I got to Knuckles in 35 seconds, which is pretty good.
Knuckles actually could jump off a cliff in 35 seconds, would you?
It's a bit pointed, Jeff. Oh, man.
And the rest of the level was quite a bit lower than that, so, you know. I'm just coming into this cap now.
Okay, have a cup of tea.
Have a look at me hair out.
Oh, don't tortoise at the hair as, that'd be humiliating. We just stop for a cover.
She hasn't get all the penguins stuck in eyes, can't she?
Yeah. I knew I had a. Oh shit! I finally died by Crush. I had such an ominous feeling when I like lobbed that penguin and like head first into the snow on Lurkrok. I was like, oh man.
Innocent penguin.
It's like I remember the last time I did this to like a snow-bound animal. It just like it didn't go over well in chat. Oh, this was a bad place to die. I'm like wading through the water slowly, which just feels like 20 hertz after being hypersonic.
I know that's the problem.
It doesn't it?
It's donuts.
Sorry, I'm in a bit of a sarcastic mood today. Just being in the most boring conference call ever, so I'm just trying to alleviate it by.
So.
Yeah, your bosses might be watching.
So.
I think one of them wouldn't mind.
So. How does one segue to hypersonic from work-based rhetoric? I'm sure it can be done. I'll take a bit of
I'm
work.
feeling pretty hyper about these reports.
Ah! There you go. So now all you need to do, Jeff, is go past the sign that says fast, run really quickly. Oh no,
Or go past.
past, isn't it?
Or past.
I mean,
Gotta go.
I've got, yeah. Oh wait, no, there's even more.
Gotta come last.
I can't blast.
Gotta come third.
Beautiful. So,
Gotta get third away.
yeah. Looking third, Joker. Yeah, I think that's only for you, Cricket, really. That's that Smash.
Sort of five song.
Yeah. Well, that Smash stream as well, yeah.
Yeah, I like Paul's dedication to that.
Like he got given a statue of Joker for his birthday the other day, and
Did he?
yeah, I've never just wanted to I just wanted to yell to the heavens, "Looking cool, Joker," which I sort of conveyed in tweets. Well, again, that might be me being hypocritical after what I said about the gotta go fast fit, actually. So. Well, drat.
I hate it when people repeat sayings.
Ay caramba, Joe.
Actually, a question. Are we stopping after launch base?
After Big Arms.
Gams.
Oh,
So basically, when
Big
Mushroom
Arms.
Hill loads in, exit the game.
oh yeah, because we'll start from the east so far, won't we?
With big arms and frustration.
Got abnormally large arms. Hills, fuck off.
I feel like you guys said you were at Ice Cap eons ago, and I'm only just getting into it now.
A rise cap was a few years ago, Jasmine. Whenever the Ice Age was.
Hard times. Hard times gone by.
Perfect.
Very good.
I love being part of a very small subset of people who will get that joke and laugh heartily at it. That's a weirdly kind of cliquey, pleasantly cliquey feeling.
Keep thing. See that happening.
Exactly. They're all a bunch of nerds, isn't it? In
good-
the nicest possible way.
I was gonna, the good kind of nerds, not the
Nice
yeah.
nerds.
not the harassing women on the internet nerds. We're better than that. As far as I know, anyway.
Not the sexual predators.
No, I think cricket knows what I mean, right? In terms of, yeah. No, I mean like gaming gate and stuff like that.
You know, those Christian type of nerds.
No, I don't. Yeah, I probably should have brought that up. I
know it.
I had to kill like another like snowbound animal, so the controversy can move to that instead.
Yeah, let's change to polar bears.
Well, we've got robotic penguins in those. But then we are free in them.
Now.
We are free in the animals event.
And then what did you say, Italy?
I just said I'm in the first active launch base now.
Oh, good. Thought you said the last active launch base.
Where are you, Cricket?
Carnival
It's
night
in
actually.
Leeds.
But it's good that you guys are in launch base. My suffering will be over soon.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, do you still have you died, Jeff?
No. not
Okay,
to my knowledge. I think I'm still alive.
Don't be obtuse. Come on, that helps no one.
Sorry.
No, that's... If I thought of that, I probably would have gone through it as well. It's all good.
They go fast.
Yeah.
We go fast.
I'll allow it.
Make haste.
Gotta make haste. Yeah.
Gotta pick up
Case,
the
not
pace.
wait.
When like Sonic's ancestors finally represented in the game.
Got to go with fast F.
on the top.
That's totally.
Oh, Justin, you made me fall off. Going faster.
No.
Note to self:
You
make
made
even.
Lee fall off too.
Yes.
You made me get crushed again.
Note to self: make more
get
shit
crushed.
jokes, even more than usual.
Oh no. I was going quite well as well.
Oh, I just died. If that's any consolation.
It is.
No, that could help.
Means I'm not going to have hyper for this, boss now.
Oh.
It'll actually take a bit of time. I'm getting hit by everything just for good measure. The same bit again. Oh my.
Go fast.
Mission defeat.
So congratulations on your victory, Jeff. Oh, oh no, okay.
I was actually thinking my favourite Sonic band is Crush 44.
So,
Thanks for picking up.
well, I thought you were gonna say Sonic Youth or something.
That would have been funny.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh.
But it's true.
If I fall off within like the next 30 seconds, I'm blaming it on that.
Third time, same fucking bit. I don't even think I'm just gonna lose all 52 lives to that bloody crusher.
Don't worry, I'll give you third.
Hey,
Oh,
third's mine. Keep off.
Just coming up to us.
It's not even funny how much I've like-
Oh shit.
oh dear. So late.
So how have your guys' weekends been?
Yeah, good thanks. Had a day out in Cardiff and all that yesterday.
No.
I've been playing video games, don't worry, because it was with the Nintendo Southwest people. Don't worry, still firmly within comfort zone. As I say, I saw Detective Pikachu, which I was a bit bummed. I wanted to be raving about it. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good.
I think Ped's was saying he is quite good as well.
Yeah, the thing with me, if I'm not keen on the main character in the film, I find it a bit of a struggle, and I didn't think the main lad was very good, but there is a lot of cool
I heard
Pokemon
you wanted to
stuff.
kill him.
No, more vicious than that. That's underselling it. I'm like, you know what? I've tried to deny this sort of like, yeah, I'll just play along. People seem to like this murderous slant, so let's lean into it.
Be glad to know that for the 5th time of asking, I got past that fucking crusher.
Hey.
Really for a checkpoint. It's painful. You've probably overtaken me. Taken me at least.
Wait, sorry, are you still on? What act are you on?
Act 1.
Ooh, I am on
Just
act
coming to
1.
the mini boss.
I know it's a good run when I'm relying on the opponents to make mistakes for me to catch them.
I had that same crusher 4 times.
Mind you, it's gonna get me almost certainly. I came so in Ice Cap act.
A finish on it too.
Hey.
GG.
Congratulations.
That's a good time, that. What was... Jeez.
Yeah.
You could probably submit that. Like, there's probably a hypersonic category, isn't there? On the
I
speed
don't know
light.
for air.
Oh, that's true actually. Just like block off the sides of the screen and pretend it's the original.
World record for air though.
So,
Do that.
Get a comment by somebody just saying whatever.
Finally got through Act 1.
All I'm picturing now is that I went against Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, now that I think about it. Because he says whatever a lot. Oh, never mind. Whatever. He says it a lot.
It's United States or whatever.
Funny enough, that in itself, there we go. Whatever. Oh, I've glitched the Knuckles throwing the bomb cuts. I think it's alright. I'm just like floating in the air above
Do you
him.
want us to restart?
Well, if you could uninstall the game, that'd be cool. No, no, it didn't cause anything.
Uninstalling my graphics drivers.
Yeah. I think it just the game didn't know what to do because I went a bit higher, like above where I was expecting us.
Just exactly.
So, yeah, nothing to. Oh yeah. Speaking of uninstalling graphics drivers, where are you with that, Jeff? Any more luck?
No luck at all.
Oh,
It's a bit of a shame, really.
I really did wince at that because I've had so many cases like
It is
that.
kind of funny, but it just seems to be Sonic games so far. That has problems with. And look,
Mind
that
if
blast
it's Sonic
processing.
Sonic games, but because it's a bit of a good Sonic game as well, Sonic CD.
Maybe it'll work with the Sonic Forces.
So,
Sonic Forces, my
lucky you.
piece of work.
Sonic 4.
You'll be pleased to hear I don't have a spare key for that. You're safe.
Just screens up now. Oh, frozen.
Probably because you're still streaming as well, so it's...
Because
Yeah.
I'm going so fast right now.
But you've got to do that.
Yeah. So it's this way.
Okay, Lord Space Act 2 is
As
the.
Sonic says.
That's not bad. 1993. Gotta go fast.
Sorry,
I
now,
shot
Shazam.
for the first time. I got one of those big rings and expected to go into a special stage, but
Oh, it gives you 50, doesn't it? So they're actually, as long as they don't take you too far away, they're actually quite good. If you need rings or that. So, yeah, Lee, I'm going through Act 2. This is the first and I guess only time in this Sonic 3 run I've had trouble getting 50 rings. I kept getting hurt when I got to like 30 or so.
Ow.
But we're okay there.
oh, hypersonic's really helpful.
I'm just coming to the final bosses now.
I didn't realize how slowly the rings go down as well.
So,
Trying to get hypersonic.
is it slower than Supersonic? The how fast the rings go down, I mean.
Sure, actually.
Yeah.
Having never gone supersonic before.
It's a good question.
Good question.
So,
I think if you find a major, you find Dr. Wily.
Hypersonic pushes the ice block in Ice Cap Zone just that little bit faster as well.
oh.
Wrong about that.
I think you're just gonna beat me to it, Lee. Because you're on the final boss now, aren't you?
Yeah, it gets big arms now, and I've got hypersonic for 50 more rings.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Knuckles just fell off. I'll take close
Oh.
third.
After I promised him third place as well.
Appreciate it. It's that I didn't want it.
Alright.
So,
Okay, I've finished.
hey, well done.
Well done.
I finished as well.
After that crushing run.
Go drink some coffee.
I am actually going to make a coffee, so I'll be with you in 5 minutes.
Look at it.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's really good.
All.
I I do love how
Well,
something like that,
that's true, so.
something like that does stick with you, Cricket. Once you find new ways to have fun with that.
If I still had a cup and ball toy, I'd still be playing it with it right now.
So, like Millhouse after we got ported Bone was it?
Yeah, I just remembered that, yeah.
Yeah.
And not the other day, the woman who voices Millhouse also voices Bianca from Spyro 3.
Yeah, Tress McNeil, I think. She's
I didn't know.
That doesn't sound familiar, I'm not sure.
you know, like you
Maybe
get like
Millhouse has had several different actors, so.
I might be right. I know she does a lot of Simpsons voices, and she's sort of like a female, you know, like Jim Cummins, say, like one of his
She's
actors.
female, yes. Yeah.
No. So many people have been so deliberately obtuse tonight. No, you know what I mean, like, in
I've
terms of,
never
like
juice as well, what the hell?
in terms of a really versatile.
Sorry, Jasmine, I feel dead bad.
No, it's alright. I do play up the theatrics or something like this at the moment. Don't worry, it's
Such a bad influence on me.
there we go. I just speaking of
Maybe you should quit uni.
Like, I'm just so. What's the word?
My poor
Impressionable.
family.
Yeah. Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Dango, whatever the line is, I can't remember.
Freddie Mercury playing Grim Fandango.
so. There we go. I've just finished myself.
Come on, Jasmine.
Still lewd.
You know, I said that, I was like, yeah, it could be taken that way, but I hope the company I'm with will not seize that opportunity for show resistance.
Never.
And I remember Cricket was that. It's okay. Again, I must preface, I am playing this up, don't worry. It's all a good fun.
Oh, you're whippering my cold dead heart.
Ah! It's my good deed for the month.
Right, I'm back.
I'm back.
Whatever.
Whatever. May have messed up my stream there. Everyone.
Who won?
Did you finish that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've yeah, I'm on the file select there.
No, getting asked if I finished.
Did you finish Cricken?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I quit out.
Alright. When you want another countdown,
I'd love another
I'll get my
countdown.
voice ready. La 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 la.
Gargling coffee.
I'm ready.
Well, I will ever be, probably.
Are you ready, Jasmine?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm ready.
Cool. I'll do another countdown then. So again, on go. So 5, 4, 3, 1, go. It's on the menu.
Oh, Paul, how you doing?
Oh, shit.
Hiya, Bulk.
Hi, Bo.
Knuckles guarding in there. Let's investigate.
Knuckles is sabotaging my my run.
So guess what I've just remembered? I've still got the PS4 delay on. So my voice is probably not matched up with Christ. I wish there was a way to set just set that only for this one scene on OBS, but it seems to be universal. So I'll quickly try and change that. I swear I don't associate you with like audio delay exclusively, Bob, but that's what reminded me because you pointed out the last time. was like, oh hi Bark. Oh god, that was like that Finny said last time. It's the case this time.
Can someone check if Bulk's not banned right now?
Oh god! there's been all the previous misdeeds. All my previous misdeeds tonight.
Fast, isn't he? If I have a seizure during this run, I
Gotta
think
go
I should
fast.
just get an automatic win.
Issue.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's clearly dissing you.
Why is your medal silver? That's probably... no more bits though, Bulk. No more, please. Again, thank you so much, but there's no pressure. Let's give any more.
Pin out the bit.
And at the chomp.
Still a little bit.
Chonking at the bit.
I like that sound. Like,
So bad at this.
I feel like I could read like the phone book and you guys would still get puns out of it and a lot of comedic mind. It's quite impressive. Like I mean this in a complimentary way. I mean this in a complimentary way. It's quite impressive.
I think phone book review should be on the card.
Yeah. Jeff.
can't believe Jasmine assumed I could read. How backwards.
Oh god. I've always accidentally rude like that.
So after a bit of a kerfuffle, I'm up to the Mushroom Hill boss.
Not too far away, but I've just not had a good Mushroom Hill.
You're up to the Angel Island boss.
I'm at Mushroom Hill boss now.
So,
Done Mushroom Hill boss now.
that's the hypersonic rather than that challenge, but
That's the hypersonic space, isn't it? Gonna have a sip of coffee.
it was a bit laboured.
Can't just be me who doesn't like drinking down the microphone, sure.
No, basically gave us
Well, I
this,
don't
so
mind
we're
other
taking
people
everything that we
doing it.
can from it.
Always quite aware when I'm doing it, so.
I'm just gonna have a sip of absinthe.
Just gonna have a shot of Jaeger.
I've been taking
You
it from
failed,
me
you're
for a
useful
while.
for once.
What's that?
Tails was useful. Just for once he wanted the final hit, the boss there. Tails.
Be proud of him.
Tails.
Planning. Sugar.
Ooh, honey, honey.
But
Yeah,
as
stop
miraculous
using
as
that
this
Zoom.
bit in Flying Battery is, you know, with the I don't know what you call it, like sort of circle things, lines that sort of move around. You have to sort of. It's a fantastic description.
Rings are.
Well,
We're called coins.
What, you mean those fins around the Paramount logo?
opinion, I heard he did a Sonic race once.
You can buy Quicken.
So, Flying Battery Act 1 boss as Hypersonic is. That's a
At
drinking
the boss already.
That's a drinking tea bit if I've ever seen one. The Act 1 boss, yeah. You just like stand
Not
on.
supposed to be.
Oh, was
No,
that
this is
You just-
unsettling.
You just wait behind for a second.
I think I accidentally took a really good. Like, you guys aren't at the boss yet.
Just
Oh.
reached him now.
I think I accidentally
Just-
took like a really good route without really. I mean, there's like a bit where you can go up or down, but you can't really go up
Yeah.
as Sonic. I don't know if
Alright.
that's the major. It's very hard to be articulate exactly where you mean in this game.
I think I know the bit you mean. It's
Yeah.
like I didn't know it was
It's
actually
pretty
faster
hard
than
bit.
the main path though.
I just assumed it was. I haven't measured them, but
I mean, I think it might well be.
yeah. Probably take that as
A full citation cartographical map where you gain speed.
Yeah, it's funny, but because you mentioned Hyper Tails, we could like do. We could do like a Tails only run. We could do a Knuckles only run. We could do a Hyper Tails run. We could do a Hyper
Let's
Knuckles.
not.
Well, yeah. At what point do we?
And Tails run
So,
as well.
I assume after
Yeah.
this we'll probably
See, that
do.
one would actually be quite interesting just because that game mode doesn't exist, I think.
So.
Knuckles and Tails.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because that's an unlockable on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was in Sonic Mania as well. I might be wrong. Oh no, you could have Knuckles
I think-
follow you. I
You
think.
can have Knuckles and Knuckles, couldn't you? in some-
Yeah, that's right. God bless him for that.
You even get a different ending if you complete it with Knuckles and Knuckles. don't you?
Gee, Knuckles, you really did a good job here. Thanks, Knuckles.
I hope someone's done like like the Sonic and Knuckles logo. They've just done that with like two Knuckles looking at each other. It's
Oh.
be great. That's a really cool logo as well, isn't it? I've always loved that logo.
Knuckles logo, it's such a cool logo.
Yeah.
Opinion.
Which is funny because the Sonic 3 box art is kind of crappy. Actually, the Japanese one's pretty good, but like the American one, they're just kind of in a nondescript jungle that doesn't really look like anything. And do you remember like the UK PAL
Yeah,
Sonic
kind
3?
of.
Yeah, he doesn't look very on model.
Just kind of
Sonic.
Knuckles peering out the car.
Yeah, it feels a bit. This was due by Monday, and Sunday was looming,
Yeah, to be honest, I know a feeling.
No. Oh yeah, I definitely do. So I'm about that.
Making game covers by Monday.
Yeah.
Where are you, Jason?
I've just done the first boss of Act 2. I've just done.
Laser, right.
I don't know,
Yeah,
if,
just waiting for that.
I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh damn it! I've got 37
So
rings.
that's a good sound.
That's a good sound. So should I just yell indiscriminately? Will that be will that be pleasing?
Yes.
Duly noted.
Feeling.
Please just yell discriminately so then I know whether you're being genuine in your despair.
Well, I'm a
in the
terrible
best possible way.
liar, so you'll probably know. But I didn't
But
die.
what, you're telling a lie?
Oh god.
I like polar bears.
I like that.
I can't say he is a bad liar.
Do you like any kind of like I don't know, any kind of like board game or cut like where you're gonna lie? I tend to I don't conceal laughter very well in those cases.
Any kind of court appearances.
Okay, got appearances.
Hey, mister! Let's play!
The
You wanna wrestle?
RSPCA versus Jasmine.
What's be the first time?
Even last.
Yeah, I've just beaten Flying Battery boss.
Just coming up to and waiting for the floor to basically rise.
I think we're... So I'm just in Sandopolis. I think we're pretty close, but I feel like you guys talking about... Why did I got the abseil? I feel like you guys... You say like Sky Sanctuary, you have methods of...
I've never skipped the bosses in Sky Sanctuary.
No, I actually don't know how to.
Me neither.
So...
Jasm, if you get all the abseils in this, you get an achievement. Which happens under raised conditions.
Jeff, you are a good man, but I feel like you're full of shit right now. This is... Sorry. I feel bad, but like, even after like Jeff's tried to like jokingly, like, I still feel bad being mean to Jeff like that. Doesn't really have it coming.
To the,
You are a bad liar.
I know, I feel we're gonna have to go into like couples therapy, all of that.
It's a healthy friendship to be talking about that. Hey bro, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're doing this is our second Sonic 3 and Knuckles race. Although we are split into 2 games basically, so like we do Sonic 3 and then we take a break and then go straight to a Knuckles, and but as you can see we're doing Hypersonic, which is...
I can't see it from mine because I've not had Hypersonic in about 10 years.
yeah, the rings are a bit sparse with Sandopolis, aren't they?
Yeah. I think I just saw a bonus ring on Sandopolis I've never seen before.
Very much unlike sand. It doesn't get everywhere.
But if you don't want to do the second half of that quote, that's okay. Because maybe we're gonna think like what subject is like. No, I mean like what subject is. Was it soft and smooth? Something like that. No?
Excuse me?
No, that's what Anakin said, isn't it? After he talks about like how sand is his nemesis.
Alright.
Did you say Anakin?
Yeah. The I don't like sand. It's
What
rough.
did you say? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, like that infamous line. Yeah.
He says I don't like Sandopolis.
Yeah.
What?
But not like Flying Battery. You're soft and smooth.
Yeah. I'm up to
I
that
just
one now.
fell
boss.
in a
Jasm.
place of Sandopolis that I've not fallen before, and I have no idea how to get back on track.
Oh no.
That's also another Star Wars quote.
Just in the bit where he... Okay, I'm back. Somewhere where I know where I am.
Are you with a Trask compactor?
Yeah.
Somewhere where I don't know where I am.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
Bowling down.
So,
You know the flying battery boss in Act 2? Can you like destroy it with hypersonic before?
No.
Not before you can
that's a
basically
shame.
stand there. Yeah, it's a bit of a shit one, isn't it?
Or what did you
One of
say?
them like just waiting for it. One is what I said.
It is, yeah.
I'm up to that 2 now, Jasm.
I'm just about to step into the pyramid. Yeah, I think you're over to. It's kind of what I feared. Overtaking us on board.
I'll stop asking for updates now.
No, it's like we haven't had many people watch, but it's probably a good thing to vocalise where we are here and there, just in case anyone can't do the multi-twitch. And to be honest, I want to know myself anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Manchester right now. Which one? Good, I went the wrong way. Oh.
Just waiting for the Sandopolis boss to kill himself.
I think stay hydrated, but been happy with me playing through games with 2 desert levels.
I wonder who hydrated Bob thinks is going to win.
It just
I
beat
think
Doctor,
it's
man.
Ben on Cricken.
follow people in Jason's chat and anybody else's chat, by the way. I've not got it up, so I've just sort of been ignoring it, not intentionally.
No.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone.
Whale of a time.
These are great. I do love these races. They really nice to see every once in a while. There's always the slight stress of like, oh god, I haven't practiced, but then the fact we're talking like this perhaps indicates they're fairly lax anyway. So
Take it for what it is.
yeah.
Haven't seen me here, Jasmine, and shaking like a leaf.
He's slurping his coffee really nervously.
You know the crushing bit where I died a load last stream, and I'm really, really nervous.
Oh no.
I may have let the door close.
The Raisin Sand bits in the Sandopolis Act 2 are so good with Hypersonic.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Makes them so much gentle. Actually, why am I keep jumping on the handle to calm the ghost down a bit? Why do I keep doing that? Why don't I just go on the abseil? Yeah. Well, like just the way the level gets darker, you just always kind of feel like, oh god, I can't have that.
It's too scary.
So, yeah. So say this is a survival horror level.
Horrible level.
Horrible level, in which you must survive. I mean, I suppose that goes without saying in any context, but
Not survival.
so,
Just beat Sandopolis 2, boss. Windy and sunny day.
oh my god, this boss is hypersonic.
No, it's pretty good.
After the Act 1 boss, that was so therapeutic. I was just like, yeah, just wail on him.
Yeah, Flying Battery and Sandopolis Zone both have sort of weighty around bosses, don't they?
Yeah.
But that one, with Lava Reef as well, in a way.
I mean, they're kind of puzzle bosses in a way, aren't they? Because I don't think they're immediately obvious. How
Yeah,
you do
you've got to
them.
get a jigsaw out.
Well observed, that's exactly what I meant, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit. It's creative. Puzzle, puzzle boss is probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
We'll go with your terminology.
Because you always get those kind of bosses where you get somewhere, they're easy to... You know how you have to do them. The challenge is just try to beat them with that obvious method, and then you get ones which are difficult to figure out, but once you know, it's pretty easy, or at least the challenge seems to be mainly in figuring out what you're meant to do.
I imagine the Sonic CD base will be won or lost on that second boss in Collision Chaos.
Oh god, yeah, the pinball one, right? Yeah. You're completely right, because that is a boss that's either like 10 seconds or several minutes, isn't it?
Basically, sugar.
So,
I accidentally didn't have sailing bit.
I did like 3, don't worry.
Right.
There's one in Act 2 that I swear is like by far the longest last one you're on, is it? Yeah. It's like jump back and forth like 6 times.
You in Lava Reef then, Jeff? I suppose you have to.
Yeah, I don't have to start too far back, thankfully. And my will.
Finish Sandopolis Act 2 boss.
Yeah, just you wait. if hypersonic, that is quite special. So, 'cause I mean, that's why I haven't done like supersonic much in these games. Whenever I revisited them, because I want the challenge generally. But in the context of a race like this, it's just I don't mind it.
Mario, who doesn't collect any of the power-ups because what's the challenge?
This boss is gonna take forever without hypersonic.
Oh my god.
So I'm guessing I've overtaken you then, Jeff. Although again, I'm not confident I'll keep that lead, but keep it interesting at least.
No, it is.
So you're in Act 2 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've died yet, actually. It will happen. I just...
Interesting thing, Jasmine, that if you die in Act 2 of Lava Leaf, you automatically transport
Win?
to Doomsday.
What do you think I'm doing? Jeez. Way ahead of you on that.
Backseat gaming.
Backseat game is a competitor, the best kind.
Use all my
Dangerous habit, that, Jeff.
My god, everyone's
Lose all the Sonic 3 races, you unlock happiness.
Oh no, I just keep messing up this platforming section. That's
I've never
okay.
had happiness before.
Did we all
So close to achieving it.
did we all fall out the
Don't
wrong
tell
side?
my wife that.
Oh god. Oh man.
So this race has been very therapeutic. I think I've just let out all of my bitterness and anger.
Was that must have been a terrible I'm sorry, that's just what I've insinuated there, but you did not like that compliment, did you? Sorry, because I was being like, you're real selfish, you're like, don't be like that. Like, damn it.
I think I'm laughing but I'm crying.
Ow. I get that.
No, it's alright, it's just...
We're coming into Act 2 of Lava Reef now.
Did your mind go to this at all, Jack? 'Cause I always think it reminds you of like sitting through like a day of work or school where you know there's like a game at home waiting for you or something like that, like a new game or something. That's just all you can think about doing other than.
I flew to Lava Reef.
I didn't respond there because that game was DMC2.
We can't know. Understand?
But look, some of us enjoy stifling mediocrity, alright? What is your issue with that?
So my life is founded on mediocrity.
So, I finally died and you know the...
Thank you, Jasmine.
You're really bloody welcome. You know the sorry. You know the Lava Reef Act 2 boss when there's the checkpoint right before the boss.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, oh well, I'm hypersonic. I could just like rush down right after that and I'll survive in the lava. But no, it counts that as a bottomless pit before the screen catches up.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, so you've got a checkpoint just before the boss.
Yeah, so it's probably the least consequential death, but I still feel very
Actually, change away
symbolic,
from
isn't
that
it?
on it for that.
I still feel very stupid though.
You know, this might go down to a wire then. I'm just sort of at the just starting the platforming bit where it shoots out the missile.
Mm.
I can catch up, to be honest. But as Parappa the Rapper says, you gotta believe. Do some Parappa the Rapper now.
Parappa race.
Pause your game and then load that up for a little bit.
Back off. Oh, that battle.
Battle.
I think on Jamalami, the sort of sequel has a 2-player mode. I think. But I think it's. I might have cooperative and competitive, but you also would not want to play it like even over like an emulated net play, because like those games already suffer from flat screen input lag as it is. So.
Fortunately, I wasn't able to transform into hypersonic, so I lost all my rings on the lava thing. I've got to do this boss legit. Forming
Lava.
platforming game.
I was gonna say there's not exactly a lot to that boss, is there? Like with hypersonic, you're just standing still basically, aren't you? What you mean? The,
So when are you starting Yakuza 0, Jasmine?
Ideally tomorrow. We'll see. I just need to get around to install a few mods for it to like improve a few things in it. But it's by and large, I think, working how I want it to. And I kind of wish the shit, I died on Knuckles. That's not what I wished for, game.
quite promising.
So, again, that's another like it puts you on a checkpoint right before, but it's like.
Oh.
I don't recall ever dying on this bit though.
Of course, because you can't get hypersonic before Knuckles unless you go into the bonus, can you?
No. But this fight does make me really appreciate the insta shoot. Ah, god. I'm gonna die on this again. Oh, there we go. That's it.
Oh.
Come on.
Sorry to disappoint. You'll get
coming up to Knuckles now.
the thing is, you'll get Sky
no.
Sanctuary because I don't. Is it like a very specific route you got to take to avoid the bosses, or is it just like?
Yeah, no, Jasm, I feel you might have Sky Sanctuary probably for the same reason, so we're probably going to be in the same position. But you know what? As long as we're having fun.
But I mean, I don't know how to skip the bosses. Is that just like going really high, I assume?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Oh, so it's Cricket and Lee who there.
I've not done it ever. I don't know how to do it. Well, I know that you have to use Tails Assist to skip it.
So I've been fearing
I'm not as well versed in it.
So I've been fearing the boogeyman this whole time, basically. I've been fearing the non-existent monster under my bed this whole time, then, basically. That's all I can think of. Like, oh, I might have to leave, but he's gonna get up here, get past here. Well, so I know where Jeff is. Where are you, Lee?
I'm on Robotnik in Lava Reef. I have the fire shield, so I'm just walking lava.
Act 1 boss. Option.
Boss takes so long.
I just did another death where it respawned me like a few seconds before anyway, but still a very stupid death. Just on the first set of spikes on the Sky Sanctuary.
I hope you skip a bonus
right,
and do all Sky Sanctuary and then fall off the edge and hit the bonus.
I hope you have fun too, Lee. Oh man, we all just fell out of bed into like a ditch this morning, or further on side of bed, didn't we?
We're
Just
all
like...
having fun.
Yeah.
Fundamental disagreements.
That was quick, fair play.
Oh, I'll say.
Duh.
And people have pity laugh.
think it was genuine. I think.
I'm booking us in for a joint session and
What, platonic couples, right?
I'll be there just for the waiting room suites.
Just chomping on them.
I skipped that boss.
Oh, did you?
Think I have anyway.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
You didn't. Try again.
No way, no way.
No way.
Manamana.
Randomly generated blue spheres stage.
You're getting blue balls.
Oh no.
I've been watching me
Is that not also your reaction to that phenomenon?
I'm sorry.
Oh dearie me!
Oh my.
What hope?
What's that?
What?
I don't want.
Yeah, this isn't
I
amazing.
hope anyone tuning into this multi-twitch is expecting some like real serious like.
Well, we're like one of the goofy, because you know, in AGDQ sometimes you do get quite goofy runners who sort of,
Bring it
Yeah.
back to life.
Prefer it if you'd be quiet.
Oh god, that was what was that clip? Like I watched that, knowing what it was. I was like, why did I watch that? I just feel like I can't any kind of cringe sort of or video meant to make you cringe. Aaron's way.
Much of a Metal Sonic fight, but I've got no rings now.
Oh no.
Just die.
I've just done it. Up to the Egg of Death.
Oh, I just died as well.
The egg of death.
I'm just in Sky Sanctuary now, basically.
So I'm gonna have to write you all postcards or something just for my sarcasm.
So,
But
I'll
getting
send you
hit
pics
where-
of Idaho.
oh yes.
What? Postcards?
This has been a really shit. Fell off the edge and
There's
all the way
Jasmine.
back to the bottom of the pool. Jasmine pushed me, yeah.
Jasmine doing like my knuckles laugh animation afterwards.
It's okay, I'll decline to comment at this time and every other time you ask if I'm up to. You say you were on the Death Egg, Jeff?
Yes.
I think you've got it, somebody just entered
The Jeff Egg.
Jeff Egg.
Yeah, Jasmine, if, when you get to those 4 buttons, if you just go to the bottom of the screen.
What happens there, Jeff?
Transports you to the end of Doomsday.
There'll be some sort of doom happening on that day. I'm here all week, I'm so sorry. So Sonic 3 I didn't really have any trouble getting hypersonic, but struggling.
Yeah, I've had some real trouble on this one.
Yeah. I don't think I got him at all on Sky Sanctuary.
Make sure to get that checkpoint before that boss this time as well.
There have been 1 or 2 minor moments where I'm like, okay, I made that mistake last time, let's
Do it again.
just do it again.
With feeling.
just to make sure I definitely don't make it again the time after.
Oh fuck. Also, as I was descending down to the lava reef boss, I was passing a fire shield thinking, "Ha, why would I need to switch to that shield?"
Ah.
What a useless shield.
I don't know whether Paul Fox is still in your chat, Jasmine, but I think he mentioned on Cricken's stream that he liked Sonic 3 and Knuckles, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't
I
think
really liked it.
I think he is there, but yeah, he said it was like one of the games he's just played over and over. Yeah, I think he said he played it on the Saturn quite a bit, which is quite cool. The Sonic Jam
right,
version,
Sonic
yeah. Which I don't think those are emulated. I think those are like ported. It's when they did things like added easy difficulty and spin dash to Sonic 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing on now. Easy. And now I'm just on Act 2 of Death Egg now.
Right behind you, but I don't think
I have 11 rings.
I'm gonna catch up. Just doing the Act 1 boss.
Doing the Sky Sanctuary boss. So.
Well, yeah, I find if I do have Hypersonic for the final boss, I always end up using the boost attack and going off the edge. So you might find a few boo-boos there, which I'll have to be mindful of. Kincha, and has he played much Sonic 3 or?
Yeah, he's just banned right now.
Okay, just coming into Death Egg now.
Oh, nice.
I almost got a Robotnik box. That would have been mighty embarrassing.
Well, I got a...
Armadillo.
So... I just got a 1-up box, just in case, and I've got 19 lives.
99 lives.
So...
I got crushed by something I didn't know could crush you. Oh,
Get
God.
hopes and dreams.
That was... Don't worry, I lost them ages ago. Start of Death Egg, you know, the like staircase thing that starts off horizontal.
Oh, yeah.
I got crushed by that.
Oh yeah, totally.
I will.
Coming up to my Knuckles fight.
The insta shield is killer for that, isn't it?
Do you know what Knuckles' favourite food is?
Local sandwich.
Yeah.
Why am I laughing at this?
It's a good joke.
It's just...
It's hilarious.
That has a place in the Sonic joke book.
Yeah. They might not have done that one, which is amazing. Like, that was
I don't
just...
think they
I
have.
didn't see it.
Oh
Should
god.
have
said-
I was gonna say it was handed to them on a
Cheap
plate.
enough.
I didn't even mean that. So...
Not comic mischief enough.
I'm up to the gravity box.
In Comic Sans.
Boss, but I'm no boss with no rings. Should be okay.
Alright, you
I
Jeff?
don't think I've got a checkpoint before it either. So I sure hope nothing bad happens.
I did go back on myself to get a checkpoint because I have a rational
Fuck
fear
you,
of getting
Knuckles.
crushed.
Oh, did you,
Fuck you, fuckles.
Ah.
I beat him, don't worry.
I've got 0 rings left. The boss
Knuckles trying
dies.
to bring
Yeah.
Eggman down with some air guitar.
So...
Some egg guitar.
final boss now, phase 1.
The orb thing or the actual final boss?
He's doing the fingers.
Oh god, you're ahead of me.
That was the best way I could have phrased that. I will hear nothing to the contrary. You know, you're like too deep into saying the sentence, you're like, oh no. But you're in too deep to not like.
I just started
Course
fingers
correct.
now.
I'm just on the bit where you can get soft lock in, you know, the switches.
Oh yeah.
Just beat fingers.
Yeah, this is actually really close, Jeff.
That was a bit dirty, Jeff.
Tuesday is going to be the decider. Kinda.
It might be actually. Up on this laser, because I've got 0 rings and I've got no shield.
One laser. Kill him.
Oh no.
Oh really?
Did
Okay.
it kill me? Good job, laser.
So I'm playing this as carefully as fucking possible.
job.
Of course, there is Doomsday after this, though, isn't there? Which would probably count as like the.
Oh, I'm
just
not down on fingers.
Right.
What a couple.
I'm still really nervous doing the bit where you're chasing Robotnik at the end, because it feels really like. precarious.
Using Doomsday with the missiles just not spawning, you know, in the first phase of it.
Oh yeah.
About that, just game.
So,
Because, you know, it's right at the end, so.
okay, here we go, Doomsday. Which this of all things actually I've really tried to practice now that I think about it.
Jasmine, if you don't get any rings, you actually get an extra life.
I've got
Definitely
rings.
extra
Can we all stop so I can restart? Because I got rings.
Oh no, I died on laser again.
Oh really? So that boss I was terrified of, like when I was practicing that, but it was one once I found a pattern for it. I think it's probably the one I used years ago and just had forgotten it. But I just get Tails to actually do the dirty work. Just Tails is the one who actually jumps on.
Yeah.
The pattern is Alt F4.
Ah, for God's sake, died on fingers.
Do you want to see those fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a weird sort of love for like sprite rotation. So the missiles on this Doomsday there, it's like if Super Hydra has a ton of it, isn't there?
Oh,
Just like everything rotates.
Good missile action in Hydra.
Yeah, that game seems really cool, man. I really want to play that.
Oh, it is really cool.
Yeah.
How much of the free version did you play at?
Barely any, to be honest. I don't think it was one of those things where I played it a tiny bit. I was like, oh, this is really cool. I'll go back to this at some point. And still waiting. It has been, the Steam version has been wishlisted. I will definitely get that at some point. I wasn't really clear. Has it had console ports as well?
Yes, I think it's recently had a Switch port, so I think the Steam one's been updated.
Oh, I think I did see. I think I did see it on Switch actually. Yeah, now you mention that.
Yeah, Arnie just entered Death Egg. Where's everyone else right now?
Death Egg.
Stuck on the final boss.
Final stage.
Did
of
you
it.
say? Did you say Act 2, Lee?
Yeah.
You did Guys Act 3. I did it pretty well, but I fucked up on Metal Sonic.
Did you actually skip the bosses?
I skipped all of them, and actually like skipped what I've ever done before, but unfortunately it died to Metal Sonic.
Yeah, I keep dying on these bosses.
I think I've been very lucky that I've had some of the dumbest deaths in any of these races, but they've all been like right after a checkpoint or like the start of a level. And I'm done.
Congrats. What, did you do
Doomsday, yeah.
Are you, Jeff? Did you finish?
It's still on fingers now.
God, I've forever ruined that, haven't I?
Here you go, Jason. Practice.
Just don't
paid
smell.
off.
Thank you. Like, it always counts on other people possibly making mistakes, and me making mistakes that aren't quite as.
We all love a happy ending.
And it does.
I'm just gonna fight fingers legit because I keep dying on him now.
Are you doing the spin dash back and forth in
I
between?
was, yeah.
Jeff, I'm quite close to you.
Don't want to come third.
It would be really like
And I'm happy. Ah, no.
die again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell, this boss. I'm sure it didn't have this many hits last time.
So,
Are you on?
Sorry, Jeff, but I'm giving you third
I'm
place.
on the
Oh, boy.
In one of the loop-de-loops. We could have
really sold that, Cricket. Sorry, what were you saying?
I could have skipped it, but I just chose to go into it.
I'm on fingers now.
The loot.
I'm gonna have to get my A game on.
You're a prince.
I do recommend going to my rehosted stream after this and just seeing how slowly I went up the tree at the start of Angel Island. Like, it's amazing. Like, actually, I don't know if that's like as long as you go in there. I don't know if you'll always make that up, but oh man.
He's still in the tree as we speak. I'm on to laser now, wait.
Yeah, you've had a really rough time on that bit, haven't you?
Laser.
Yeah, I got quite far into him on the first one. Ah! Oh,
Oh no.
oh my god.
So I've got 46 minutes and 8 seconds for this. I as usual, I forgot to like clock in at the end of zones, but the overall time.
Next time I meet Jeff, I'm gonna bring like a laser pen.
God.
Shine it in his face.
I want to bring me some fingers as well. Died yet again.
And Jeff would be like, "Hello, Cricket, I'm in the conference. Can you not do that?"
Yeah.
A little bit there. I nearly.
I'm in another loop-de-loop.
Is this one as much of a riot as the last one?
Oh, it's even more so. It's still going. Okay, Act 1 boss.
Remember Sonic Advance 2 had like ridiculously large loops in it, like, and how little the screen you could see because of like the resolution. They were like 10 GBA screens worth. It was
I find that hard to remember much of Sonic Advance 2 because you just hold right constantly, pretty much.
It's a bit. It is a very hyper frenetic game. Even
It is
like,
pretty much. It's like the only hold right to game.
Yeah, I've still got a soft spot for it. I mean, getting all the Chaos Emeralds on that can just go for.
Like,
Yeah, we'll go with Fall in the Ditch. Yeah, we'll go with Fall in the Ditch. But it's got a really good soundtrack actually. That one.
Does, yeah, actually.
Yeah, all three of them do the GBO ones. There's some really nice Green Hill remix in the Song of True.
A Green Hill remix, how bold.
Yeah, well, I think it was back when it wasn't
I like that.
Alright.
quite as obvious. Yeah, I mean, Sonic Battle had like a secret Green Hill stage as well. That again, another really good remix though.
Back on laser.
You just like that laser so much.
See? I've actually turned my volume up now, so hopefully I can hear some
Yeah.
audio cues.
Oh no, it'd be that hard game audio.
No.
Ow.
It's like when Luke turns the targeting system off in Star Wars.
Yeah.
The same thing at all. But
Jeff, you've turned off your targeting system. What's wrong?
Like that.
Who's your Obi-Wan Kenobi though, Jeff? Who is your telepathic voice man?
Are you at Doomsday now, wait?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Lee's coming on second. Or might have that anyway, probably.
Currently in second, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, this final
And
boss
the
is
missiles
just
are spawning.
killed
But
me.
I am low on rings.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna run out of rings before it's done.
I'm surprised that, to be honest, I don't find Doomsday
Okay.
that bad in this. I think it's because I'm thinking of Sonic Advance 1 had a similar Doomsday style level. I think that was really tough, if I remember. Like, it's pretty much the same setup.
Really don't have enough rings,
Hey.
and I've just come on to the second phase of it.
I beat Laser finally.
Hey!
13 lives
When he's
later.
grabbing the emerald.
Right, I had this but mess the stream up. I'm actually going to load up multi-switch.
Shit.
Ah!
Good.
At least you get to fight a laser again.
Although
I'm
it's
on to Doomsday now.
yeah, I just did the. Doesn't it that chasing bit with robotic? I just always feel like I'm gonna fail that.
I know it's.
Well, it's so cruel that you go to
Bit
the
of
edge of the
fun,
screen and you just stop. Like it's so. They want to change that for rare. I'd be alright with that.
I just got over finishing second in Sonic 2, so I don't want to finish Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles.
Mhm.
I'm a bitter old fogey.
Chuckle.
You chuckle.
Well, there's always Sonic Forces.
So,
Sometime in the character creation
Y-
menu.
you want to talk hold
That's
forward?
alright.
You want to talk hold forward to win Sonic games? That's definitely up there.
Damn.
There's so many quick time events in it as
Yeah.
well. So many levels end the exact same way.
So what's your verdict on Forces? Is it just average?
Basically, yeah. There's occasional
Forward to win.
cool, like it's a generally a very good looking game,
Well,
even
that's
though
better than 8 out of 10, right?
That's what I.
it's far from the worst Sonic game, but it's not.
You had to
Just
use a
the
mod to make the
missile
controls better, though, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it was even. I don't know if that mod helped that much. I think the classic Sonic bits were a bit better in some way, but there's a
It
similar
made
one
the
for
controls worse, where you just couldn't know it.
yeah. Well, there's a similar one for Lost World as well. That's a really strange controlling game, Sonic Lost World. Like you got a run button on that one.
Actually, that's a Jurassic Park film.
Oh right. You kind of blindsided me. I was like, oh, that famous film with the run button. I was like, all right. The actually, I think I did think of going with a title like.
So you finished, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was
I
really.
can't.
That's really close, actually. Looking at this.
Can't get this on the second phase. Like I've in this level since you were on fingers. I mean, I am
Yeah,
very
well
conscious
done,
of my
Jasmine,
ring.
for Sonic and Knuckles, anyway.
Like, yeah, I
It's
kind of
close.
I made peace with like, oh, I haven't practiced this. So at least this will probably be funny. So I was actually quite surprised. Yeah, I was quite surprised. Thank you. Really good. Like that was a good back and forth in terms of the lead position there. And,
Yeah.
and lucky for you, me, and unlucky for you, you just had a really rough. Yeah, fingers and laser, didn't you?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, this is really tense
Yeah.
watching yours, Lee. I'm like, come on, don't run out of friends, please.
No, it's killing me, man.
I think
How many
we've all
hits
learned
have I
a lot
won?
about ourselves, about other people.
Why do I get an ominous feeling from that statement? So it's a good thing, right?
I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, Cricken's
Oh,
on
killed
fingers
him.
Cricken's on fingers
Hey.
right now.
Well done, Lee.
Oh my god, 2 wins, yeah. Well done.
Okay.
Did you finish, Lee?
Now.
Yeah, at least
Did everyone else
Where
finish
are you?
now then?
Yeah, but you're just going on to laser now, aren't you?
Yeah,
May as
yeah.
well continue.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna quit.
Are you actually? Oh god, Craig. Oh.
Chicken, more like quitting.
That could be your next Twitch
You could have
name.
said chicken, you know.
Oh,
Quit would have been a better one.
It's,
that was fun.
do we fancy Rivals of Aether at all?
I'm up
Yeah, I would
for
actually
it.
be up for playing that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't really know what I'm doing because I only played it briefly, but it's
I think can we only play 2 people at a time? So what we could do is maybe Jazz and V Cricken and me be Lee and just keep swapping round on the stream.
There is a battle option, but I don't know
Player.
if that's in,
What?
that's in multiplayer in online or not.
well, it is 4-player, isn't it? But you think the 3 to 4 player might be local only, is it?
Yeah, I think 3 and 4 is low.
It would probably be laggy as hell, but I'd be up for trying it at least.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll just props to Lou and sort of drink out, and then we'll go on to
I'll
that.
also make a coffee.
I'm just
and
gonna
I'll
move
let
on to
you
fingers.
start it.
To be honest, it's quite nice to have it because we always have that post-race phase of like.
Yeah, what do we do?
Yeah, we're always a bit kind of shiftless
Just
after
red
that. But good races, guys. Again, I always really enjoy these. So yeah, back in a sec.
Thanks to everybody who's watching as well.
Cheers,
enjoy
all.
My fans, thanks.
Well,
My loyal fans.
And loyal.
real fan.
I'm gonna
Just
just.
fan fingers and laser. Anyway, I'll be back in a set.
That back.
I'm not gonna put the multi-Twitch link in my Rivals of Aether title because it's the same screen in it.
I would actually watch Victoria back. That's like the cleanest skips
will do.
you've seen. I versus Metal Sonic, which is annoying. Otherwise, I did it in like 3 minutes if you discount the death, or less than that even.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I obviously could have got second if I'd been better at Doomsday, but Jeff's Doomsday because he was able to.
Yeah, should rename it Jeff's Day.
Stay. On my stream, I don't know if you can see it at the minute. Does it say that my game is Rivals of Aether, or does it say it's Sonic 3?
Sorry, I accidentally switched voice channels. What did you say?
On my stream, does it say my game is Rivals of Aether, or does it say it's so
It says
awesome.
Rivals of Aether, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm just looking. I just looked at the title there. I don't know if the game's changed. Oh yeah, the game has changed.
Yeah, I changed it and it just didn't update on my end. So apparently, I unlocked a achievement on Twitch. that's quite good, isn't it?
Good. You unlocked an achievement. Cool.
Streaming 7 days in the last 30 days.
Accepted the
No.
cricket.
I'm just going to be right back while I make a brew.
Sweet. Me one as well. Okay, Tony was tuned into my stream. I'm just switching games, so that's why it's blank right now. Friggin' Steam.
I couldn't really. Again, I couldn't really tell from the brief time I played. Do you need an analog stick for this game?
Yes, you do. I
Okay.
mean, it helps, I guess.
It's not a big deal. I'll just change from my.
Plays just like Smash, pretty much, with some small differences. So yeah, analog stick does help a
Does it
lot.
actually have like tilt attacks and such, like smash attacks and whatnot?
Yeah, it's got all that.
Hmm.
One key difference is it doesn't have shielding. It's just got a pure parry mechanic instead.
Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I'll swap from the pocket controller to a DualShock 4 in that case. Actually, what's a GameCube controller like with this game?
You can wall jump out of up Bs, which is pretty cool. I'm not very good at it, but yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
cool. No, oh, sorry, yeah, I was wondering what a GameCube controller would be like with it. So yeah, just let the get. Ooh. Hello? It's called player.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about that. I forgot about this. Every time I connect my PS4 controller, it brings up like the microphone input for it, even though I don't have a headset connected. So Discord was just so like, dude, we got here.
Just plugged my controller in, so nearly good to go. So we're gonna do a sort of round robin, so we'll all face each other.
Yeah.
Sorry, spare me.
Send you an invite, Jasmine. I'm not sure if you got it.
I'll grab it now. Sorry, I'm still trying to do tech, tech things. Yeah.
Alright, there it is.
Because you're quite good at overlays and stuff like that, be to keep like a scoreboard, like a table. 3 points.
Oh, that'd be a cool idea, actually. Yeah. Despite what you said, I'm suddenly like, oh god, I wouldn't know how to do that. But I do like window capture, like Microsoft Excel, I guess. So
Work. I
Sure.
don't know if it'd, but I don't really care about that.
Yeah, I might look into that. That's a good shout, actually. Let's look into that in future.
Okay, I'm restarting my stream. Pushing loud stuff.
Wrong chat there.
Okay.
That's not right.
Lee, if you want to send me an invite, I'll go against you. Yeah.
Hang on, I need to get my stream actually
Yeah.
working. For some reason, boxed. Don't know why that is. Because it says it's Rivals of Aether.
I was a white box, are you?
I just accepted your
Are
invite.
you using game capture, Lee?
Was using window capture, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, use game
now.
capture. Yeah. No, it's actually blank. When you said that, I was like, oh shit, I should check if my game's actually on.
Got it through the game capture anyway.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready to play Jasm. If we're still doing it in the order, like Jasm and then.
I did send you an invite and the connection was lost. Is that you quit out of it or something?
Hey,
Possibly.
Jeff,
Send
I'm
it- can you
sending
send
you
it
an invite
again?
now.
See if it comes up.
So me send you one, you mean?
I just sent you one. I'm not sure if that popped up.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah. Okay, hopefully this isn't terribly laggy.
Hey, there we go.
My
My
man
analog
absent.
sticks.
Feel nervous.
99 stocks.
Can we do like a lag test first, at least?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not able to.
Cricket.
I don't know why this is, but I'm not able to use my analog sticks at all. Very helpful.
Did you do that yesterday, like?
Yeah.
Oh man, they really have just nabbed Mario Kart 8's chat messages, haven't they?
I think the gyro control one is probably a joke.
Yeah. You could technically set that, like if with Steam controller config somehow.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a salt canister for that.
It should say whatever.
So,
Press start.
start it.
Damn, that ping's a bit high. Okay.
Mhm.
My controller's not working at all here.
Yeah,
Gonna have to quit the game and start it up again. So, I'll copy this.
Sure, why not?
Oh, do we like? Oh, we eliminate the stages one by one.
Stage striking process, yeah.
Okay.
It's mandatory.
Oh, so triangle or Y is oh god.
Sure, we're doing a lag test, but this.
It feels. It's, oh,
this is for a
okay.
lag test, yeah.
Yeah, apart from that little spike there, it's pretty promising so
Okay,
far.
actually, yeah.
I,
So, you want to start proper? Or are you good to go?
I mean, we pretty much were playing a normal match. I'm just happy to see this one if.
Oh, yeah, sure. Alright.
Yeah, sure. It feels so novel having a Smash Brothers style game where we can see the pin.
Are
Like
you
the-
still testing used to?
Oh, we're playing now.
We are basically, yeah. I mean, oh god. So is oh, do I-
Sorry, Lee, I think I've just entered the map random here.
A different lead.
Learn how bad I am.
The guy's like, yes, I'm Lee Gumbo.
So,
Big underscore schlong 69.
He's a key bowler who beat me without me taking one stock off him. Off there, I don't want to embarrass myself further.
Oh, well,
Play
I
a
assume we do a
see.
free shot, can't we?
is this just like Smash Brothers in that the back air is really powerful?
I guess it tends to be, yeah.
It seemed to be that.
Depends on the character, I guess.
So,
Oh my gosh, like. Larkin kick. I mean, Rasta kick.
so.
Rasta, punch.
So what is the kind of B button on this? 'Cause I haven't figured out how to like up B jump.
Oh, so as
Lad.
arcade, you either set a puddle, and then if you up B, you teleport to wherever the puddle is when you down B.
Oh really? So like,
Yeah, so down B first.
oh dear. Oh, so that
And then if you up B, oh no, that's up.
Oh, so it's in the same place as where it'd be on the GameCube controller, isn't it?
Yeah,
Basically,
if you up B, then you'll teleport to it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I used to play this with a GameCube controller and
Nice.
up into it, but I'm using a PS3 controller right now, but it's alright actually.
Generic controller that's PlayStation styled. Steam thinks it's a PS3 controller.
PlayStation
I
Classic
don't have a hard to
controller.
tell it.
So,
So are we doing like a best of 3 or?
yeah. Well, where are you on this, Jeff? Are you?
I'm
We're
right
having
in
a game
late
now.
now. Yeah,
Stop.
can do a best of 3. Maybe just switch over. Just I'm rubbish at Smash, and my skills have also transferred to Rivals of Aether, so I'm just in it for the fun.
so,
Stock, that counts as a win for me.
That's it. I like how you said that after you got your stock.
God, I can't get how gorgeous this game is.
Jasm's just chosen my weakness, a chunky boy. Chunky.
You gotta love a chunky boy. That's his weakness.
Yeah, I think. Smash
If I
and
pick a
Rivals
ball
of
about it, he'll
Aether,
be killing me really efficiently.
So,
Game chef.
It was indeed a game.
Sorry, what were you about to say?
after.
About Rivals of Aether.
Oh my god! It's a hell of a hobby, isn't it? Besides, it's got some really good ideas, can't you? Like, it's not just,
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a good idea.
I really want Shovel Knight in this, but
He's like £3.
yeah, which is it's probably reasonable. Like, but oh god.
I'm not sure about that because I don't think you get a stage with him or anything. I guess you get a campaign probably. Probably a story mode campaign.
Oh, a Shovel Knight stage would be really cool, wouldn't it? Because there's Ori from Ori and the Blind Forest as well, isn't there?
See if
Yeah.
someone's posted in my chat, I will have a look at what you've said just after I've
Oh, hello, but
You said should have rolled.
ah.
With chunky up forward smashes.
To be honest, Jeff, it is even if it's accidental, it was cool you found someone on this. Like, it's not always a guarantee with games like this; they'll be active online.
No. It's just a shame I couldn't show him a nice time.
Oh, really?
God damn it.
How? That was a pleasant surprise.
I'm winning 2 Smash tournaments today.
God.
That's very good. I'll stay with this character though. Oh, you can play. Yeah, this game's so polished, isn't it? So just there's like the playtest option, yeah.
Because I remember
It's been out for a while.
Strickland
It was in
lead
easy
to the-
early access for a long time.
Yeah, because I remember you and Lee did a playthrough of it some time ago on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Go on YouTube in the end.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Sorry, Lee.
I think I posted like a highlight or something, and then an Iron Man we did as well. I think that's probably still up.
Think my fish from Jeff. Don't. One boat.
God, the soundtrack to this game is so good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Pretty good,
my
yeah.
favourite so far is the water wheel stage, I think.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
I like the airship one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chef is cool.
That's your character's theme, isn't it? Because that plays when you won.
Yeah.
Lee, if you just kindly jump off the edge there.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess the way we could do is I guess we just kind of rotate who's playing then, I guess, right? So then
Yeah. So.
Crick can play someone else, I play someone else, yeah. Do you reckon they might add a full player online?
Online.
Well.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe in the sequel.
Nice.
Or just go to Scotland to meet up. I say Scotland because I think that's where none of us are. So.
That makes it
I
fair.
was waiting to get to chat to see who said something. It was just Cricken. Like, oh, we've got viewer engagement. Right, it's gonna be the decider.
Well, that is the weird thing, like doing like a stream with a good portion of the people who view your streams. Anyway, it makes me realise how like my chat's been much less active for you guys.
Oh shit.
I don't know, I've got a hydrate bottle with me now, so...
Ah,
Okay.
Just have a water fight.
Best character.
ooh, nice.
Oh,
Speed
GG.
check must
Oh, I
be-
actually had 2 stocks left. I didn't realize.
Yeah, your character
Yeah,
is
the
the
cool
best.
thing about Raster is he's unique as like a smash kind of character because attacks on the ground, he can only do smash attacks while he's like airborne.
Hmm.
If you get the DLC for this, you unlock Joker.
Yeah.
Never see that coming.
And you get a Persona 5 scramble with it.
Can we have the option to not get that with it? That's been mean. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so we've done best of 3.
Are you guys done with your set?
And we're on our decider now.
Oh, cool. I might go and practice quickly. Oh, do you want to do another match or just practice? Or
Yeah.
Oh, death.
Cool.
No death.
So this was early access, was it, for a while?
For a long time, yeah. I think the reason was so he could make a lot of changes to it, like easily.
Oh, this is Shovel. This is
Patching it.
sorry. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
it is, isn't
Shovel
it?
Knight
Yeah.
stage. Yeah.
This is the tune.
So wait, you get the Shovel Knight stage even if you don't have the DLC, or do you have the Shovel Knight
I
DLC?
don't have the Shovel Knight DLC, so
Oh,
that's
wow.
Get all the stages automatically.
Oh.
I think it's just the characters.
Yeah, this is a really good remix of the Shovel Knight Level 1 theme. Oh, cool. Sorry, Jeff, what were you saying?
No, I was just going to say, I don't think you can play the stages through on low mode, but on online you can get all the stages.
Oh, that might be it, yeah.
never know.
It's quite cool though, because like on Smash, you can, if someone owns DLC in like a private arena, you can play the stage with them, but otherwise, at least one person has to own it.
Makes sense, kind of.
Yeah, this is quite generous though. Oh, this is cool. It's like a Shovel Knight medley, this, so it's another level theme there.
If only we've got to sort out this rivalry.
Is it friendly,
Stay
this
clear, yeah.
rivalry? My god. No hesitation there at all. So, what's the parry button?
It's the shield button.
Oh, is it L2? Or just like the,
Also, if you're interested, Jazz, you can wave dash in this game.
Oh, I think I remember you
If you
saying,
wanted to do
yeah. That's so funny.
Anyone in Jasmine's chat, that game finished 2-1 to myself.
Oh.
Does an invite.
thanks, I got-
Jasmine.
Ah, cool. Just do yeah, it's a shame the one made by the I was gonna say other M then, the Project M developers. Shame that didn't turn out very well from what you said, Crooked.
Yeah, then if you see footage of it, though, you can kind of tell why.
It's quite a different thing to. I mean, not to disparage the work they did on. I keep wanting to say other M. What the hell's wrong with me? The work on Project M. Yeah, yeah. Not to disparage that work, but it's quite a different thing to make a game from the ground up, isn't it? Versus a even though it was a very significant modification they did with Project M.
And them £6 million donation though early on.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, who should I fight now then? Should it be like winner versus like?
We're gonna do a round robin anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
True, but I guess it'd help decide who plays who next.
So winner plays winner, loser plays loser.
Yeah, sure, makes sense.
Lee, did you say you sent an
Invited you, so.
invite?
Sorry, Cricken sent me an invite, so me and Cricken are gonna.
Oh, so
I'll
I'll play Jeff now then.
I apologise in advance.
I'm eating airdrops, by the way, so I might not be speaking too much.
Okay.
That's fine. You're allowed. That's okay.
Oh, damn.
Nice airdrop.
There you go. I've just sent you an invite, Jeff. Are the default rules okay? Is it recommended to change them at all?
For you, go for. I've just stuck with default, to be honest.
I will too then. Cool.
Cricken's got to send us another invite because your game seemed to
Sure.
connection lost. So.
Yeah, I find this stage select process interesting, where you strike out levels and
Yeah.
so what's a counter? Oh, I see. I see there's an Ori and the Blind Forest stage as well then. It's not really
Yeah, I assume so, yeah.
it's not really a game I'm familiar with, but I do want to get to it at some point.
But it's really good, yeah.
Yeah, it's meant to be absolutely stunning. Oh wow, we've got like 280 pin on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
yeah.
That's alright. I was wondering why it was it's not like it's not lagging significantly. It's just noticeable input delay, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, like this much lower budget game tells you the pin, while Smash Brothers does not. It's like it's one of those things they're annoyingly inconsistent with, because Mario Tennis on Switch Funny enough, actually tells you the pin.
It's Sakurai in it. So.
Wow.
No.
Well, how you know? I'm pretty sure Tetris DS did as well. You know, so just remember like that little icon in the corner of the screen.
I think it did Sakurai. It's just I'm pretty sure it was a conscious choice on his part because he didn't want like shame people for having a bad connection or something like that. I guess he doesn't really care that much about the online being like good for competitive players. So.
Well, I'm sure I read at some point he's not that fast on online play. So I think it's why like it wasn't much for consideration on Smash Bros. Brawl. And it was a very conscious decision to not have usernames appear on Brawl Online, which.
I appreciate that. Oh, bollocks. You don't know right there.
That whip.
Is that what it was?
I didn't.
No, go in that water, Jasmine. It's nice.
It does look very inviting.
It won't let me skip
Shade.
thing.
Yeah, go look up in the sky.
Speaking of inviting.
Yeah, I'm on ready.
I don't see any clouds resembling a crab though,
Not
but
advancing for me for some
hopefully in
reason.
time.
It won't let me go to the next screen. It won't let me go to the next screen.
Well done.
So,
The end of
me
game.
guess.
End, yeah. Sure.
It's because I lost which one I was, so it's a bit of a relief to come to the results screen. Yeah, I think if we're going to play this often, I think I'll probably wait for the DLC to go on sale. I'll probably just buy it all. Just you pretty much double the roster, don't you? 1, 2, 3. Well, near to double there anyway.
ball's not working for some
Do
reason.
you want to send us?
It's working now. I have to re-plug it in.
This is a good match for you, Jasmine.
So I think, yeah, Cricken said with the birds, you have to be airborne to do smash attacks, right, Cricken?
Yes, you are correct.
So was the polar bear a deliberate choice, or? They just click.
Polar bear.
I'll tame you.
Tame you.
Whoa.
Hey, did you switch to
Wanna
4K?
look at
That's just interesting.
Bad. Switch characters.
Ooh, the pin has gone down to like 150, so I feel like give it another
More
mount.
to say.
Oh, now it's gone up to 300. I'm going to take that as a spiteful gesture from Electronic Signals that cannot possibly have any kind of emotion dictating them, but...
It's green now. Oh, it's red again.
I was going to say, yeah, it went green very quickly, didn't it? No.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, God.
Yum yum yum.
There you go.
I don't know whether that's me winning or my internet connection, Jasmine. So
No, you had that, alright.
go for the decider, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, surprise you.
It's,
Oh, damn.
I have no idea what stage is that we're striking out or not, so I'm just striking out the ones that we played.
Yeah, that's a good chat. What haven't we played?
Oh man.
Have we done the forest floor? Like the bottom left one?
I don't think so.
No, I'll do that in any case because it timed out.
My headset.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, it's me.
What? What?
I know everything that I'm going to do but that.
Yeah. Oh man. So am I a mega lion while you're regular lion? Or...
Not good. Yeah, green.
I imagine. I was gonna say, I suppose that actually. So I assume this is the Ori and the Blind Forest level.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ah, that's cool.
It looks like a forest. So what's that?
Oh shit.
Oh, how do I get
Oh no, I like it. Oh, can you do multiple ones?
Oh,
I think I've jumped off the wall.
so close.
Oh, Cricket did say you could wall jump after up and being, yeah.
I call it pros first.
Yeah, it's funny. I always wondered why there wasn't.
That was a good game.
Why there wasn't like many.
Now.
Yeah, that. Insider.
It's Donkey Kong
Speaking
your
of
favourite?
games.
Oh, okay. I got confused which one I was then. Is Donkey Kong your go-to Smash character, Jasmine, or...?
It's funny. It was on and off a little bit over the years. In 64, I played as him. Over time, I came to prefer smaller, faster characters in Smash, but in Ultimate, he's one of my top 3 or 2, definitely. There, gone back. I just love. I've always loved his throw where you can just pick people up and just carry them with you for a bit. Yeah, well, that's the plan. It's not always able to do it successfully, but figured out a few things of it on there. Yeah, as I say, the tournament today, everyone was Pikachu, as was the theme-in of the new movie coming out, obviously. I know.
Movie out.
Movie about Pikachu.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, well done.
I like it. It's good deal, that.
Always set to burn one.
It's gonna take a lot of playing this game for me to remember the character names. It's like Lion, Falco, Lionel, yeah, Falco, whatever.
What are you doing?
So we've done our best of.
We're on our last battle now, Decider.
Have you just started it, basically?
And now we're a little bit into it.
Ah, okay. So probably quit out of this, but just practice quickly. This game is really cool. Oh, so you got solo modes as well. Quite a lot.
Yeah,
Here.
even a little story mode.
Yeah, Abyss mode. Yeah. Oh, so you complete story mode to unlock Abyss mode. Yeah, again, thanks so much for this, chat. That's, at that point, I was just like, okay, you are getting the Sonic code. I don't care what you say.
No worries. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's such a cool little game, though. So I'll just quickly refill my drink while we work.
So, it's good when you can play with other people as well, because I'm not sure how much mileage you could get if you just offline.
Yeah, as I said, the idea with this is having sort of a group of people you can play it with. Oh, did you just finish?
Yeah,
Who won?
The 2-1.
Oh, nice. So if Lee, if you don't mind, if you invite me, I'll
Yeah, of course.
accept you. I'll just grab a drink quickly and then come back and accept.
Yeah.
Thanks for it.
I think I'm gonna stick with Zetterburn. Decent, but I feel like I know Zetterburn's moveset's a little bit better. So, Cricken and Jeff, are you playing now?
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
I'm using gyro controls.
Hello.
Here we go. I think I've been. Oh, I haven't been the polar bear. Oh god, what a statement to become self-aware of, like, halfway through. I haven't been this one either.
Boston is quite decent, but tricky.
What third times a week against Alexei?
It never sits right with me in Smash when you got like, I don't know, like Charizard's wailing on the Squirtle or something, you know. It's, oh my god, this stage is cool.
Okay, so what's that thing that's loading the boxes there? 'Cause I reckon that's a hippo.
I'm going through like I've gone through like 5 mammals in my head looking at it, and none of them I'm like, yeah. Because elsewhere we've definitively got like a mouse, a skunk, alright?
Squirrel.
Oh, a squirrel probably actually, yeah.
Shit.
Whipping up a storm here.
Nah. Idaho raises her head, though.
Idaho does face
Face palms. I knew they were expressive dogs, but wow.
Doesn't even have palms.
Yeah.
face.
Oh, strategy that.
May have lost who I was then.
Worked out.
So, have any of you played the story mode at all on those?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
played a
I
little
went
bit.
Yeah.
Came out.
Is it a good way to kind of learn the ropes of it a bit?
I'd say so, yeah.
Oh, cool. Does it teach you stuff, or is it just sort of you just do?
Well, it's not really a tutorial kind of thing, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if there's a tutorial mode. in this
Yeah,
game,
there's a
actually. There might
tutorial
be.
mode.
Oh, cool. I'll probably go through that.
The training mode's pretty good.
I think
Nice.
green smoke in this.
That's one thing I think people expect in the fight game now, is there like a really good training mode. Because Capcom fighters don't tend to be very good on that. Like, so I played some of these kind of fighters where they really walk you through everything without kind of overwhelming you too much at once.
Mm.
Well, lucky. That's very close. Is it, I'm just trying to imagine what the story would be like to this game. Is it,
On Game
Well,
of
apparently
Thrones.
the two characters we're playing are supposed to be brothers.
I was wondering why they look so similar.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
So I imagine it'd revolve around that in some way. A good game.
Yeah, fair play.
Close that.
No.
Too close.
So by
Ah,
pure
sugar.
coincidence, I have left the polar bear to last. But,
It's like a classic fighting game story mode where most of the fights don't really match up to like the story.
really? I like to read some more.
Randomly fighting this character after like a random series of events, and then
So,
I tried at the end.
I killed Ned Stark at the end.
Wait, you're Joffrey? Oh no.
No, it wasn't his the executioner. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it
It's
was.
been so long.
Well, he sentenced him to death, and maybe, yeah, I guess he was.
Trant, maybe.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Nice to see you.
Ah.
Polar bear's got his number.
You want to build a snowman?
Jeff, you got me wanting to just quote Batman and Robin endlessly now, and I don't know if I'm happy with that. I find that alienates people, you know, but I'm very tempted to all the same. Oh, I don't mind that
Got
move.
some epic Matrix slow down it.
Oh, really? So. Yeah, I have to admit, at first I was a bit disappointed about, like, oh, I need 2-player online, but it's actually working out quite nicely, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Smash Online at least.
Ah. Yeah, I often wonder for us, like, I mean, I'm assuming this is a smaller team anyway, like, how resource intensive it is to put an online mode in a game like this. Because it's not always a guarantee with, like, indie games. And even then, because they're quite niche releases, you're not always guaranteed to get a big player base on them.
Yeah, nice one, Fitting. I think Polar Bear's probably my
Yeah, I'm getting on with them quite well, actually, yeah.
main.
Really expect.
Yeah.
Polar Bear has some of the coolest animations.
I'm a bit frosty on it.
Ah! Ooh, well, lucky.
Easy.
Good game.
I don't know.
So that's 1-1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, now that you mentioned the doing some sort of leaderboard overlay, I really want to look into that. Lee, I don't know the
Yeah,
exact
that's
process for doing it, but I'm sure there's a way you can do something like that.
Yeah, cool.
Nice, sugar.
Give that a look at some point. So you know, there's some stages you get like an option in the bottom left corner on them. Like, do you know what that is? That like a nighttime version or?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure either. That's like new to me.
Yeah, I just noticed like, I was kind of going over a smaller square within the stage select squares, if that makes sense.
Fucking hell.
You alright?
You had to turn it up on it. What the hell?
Just lost
Connection was dropped. Okay.
I was really self-conscious. I didn't explain it that badly, did I?
At the bottom, so I use my up B.
Oh god. Oops. I just went careening off the edge at like impressive speed.
We can't let us you win anyway, kicking, because you were about to win that, probably.
If you
Okay.
you win.
Okay.
The
Cool.
funsies.
Oh, what, did it disconnect or something?
Oh, the fun. Yeah, it disconnect.
Oh, right.
You just rage quit.
Oh, is it like right before a victory, so it looked like a raid quit. I had to pull up Mystery 5 on PC, like just randomly closing at one point, and it happened so often, right at a point where it looked just like a raid quit. So I probably got like listed in like some communities as like, don't play this guy, not raid quit on you.
Now
so,
he just says whatever every time he loses.
yeah, yeah. Well, it gets frustration out.
Messages saying don't race against Jasmine.
That Jazzo.
That very particular one.
Rock and or roll.
Cricket dinner! Cricket dinner!
Oh wait, chicken.
So,
It's possible way.
I was just thinking this was close,
Game
and
of you.
I was just thinking this was close, and I was like, wait, Lee's got 3 lives and I've got 1.
Stops.
Close.
I just want to clarify for the people not seeing that.
Ah, nice.
GG.
I like the
So-
character design of the bird, but I'm struggling to use them. So, yeah,
Cool. It's a really good character if you know how to use him.
oh, I bet all of them are. To be fair, but yeah,
It's quite,
they seem to have gone
quite
quite.
easy to get into.
Sorry, we can't keep talking over each other.
So,
No, this game is really cool.
It's meant.
So we've done our
So-
best of 3.
Oh yeah.
Interesting strat there. Oh, the bait.
Just broken.
Maybe it's just hysterical for
So,
someone who hasn't played Smash before. Those kind of situations, I guess. So I would have like seen them like loads before.
did you say you played much Smash early?
I played a bit when
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Crick and Infer.
I was teaching Lee a little bit of melee.
Ah.
Ah.
No, it's
I
not good
ended
then.
up buying Melee afterwards, so
Oh, when was that?
a few years ago now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How far are you two into your match? Should we start another one, or?
Missed.
We finished already.
Oh, right, okay. Just cycle back to,
Or is a team match option?
Let us do it.
Should we?
Oh, yeah.
It's a friendly team match.
Oh,
Well, on by everyone anyway.
It's an after set by region.
I set it as a fan.
Done and done.
Make sure
So
you
I
have a convincing Kazakhstan name, so they'll catch you out.
It says the got a connection error.
Yeah, I just got a connection error.
That's weird.
letting me freaking in it, but I think that's just because it can only allow 2 people in it. It's like your team against a computer or something.
Maybe it's like, I guess maybe yourself and a friend. Friend, maybe? That kind of thing.
I think it's against AI.
Be weird. No, it says 2v2 match.
CPU though.
It says a friend, so I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't expect
Wouldn't
anybody
be
else
just
to have
a
an
CPU. Yeah, it would be you and someone else. You and a friend versus.
Yeah, connection error again.
Okay, that doesn't work then. It's not from 4 different places, so.
I wonder whether there's a mod or anything.
Maybe.
Google.
Okay.
Novel spin-off game that's free. Based on this.
Oh, is that the visual novel?
released for Valentine's Day, I think.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. There would have been an ad for it, like when the game was loading it.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Something to stream.
I think I have something on Reddit saying something about 2v2s online. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything, unfortunately.
What was
All of your other matches go between yourselves, because
No comment.
I mean, I did do something.
Yeah. Took a game off me. Justin, did you take a game off me? I can't remember.
Possibly. There might be like one round, maybe.
oh, I won all of mine 2-1, so that's quite easy to remember.
So,
I'd like to know like what the collective sort of, so, you know, like
I just look at my stats.
sort of describe it.
You're probably... Well, you would have won, I think, 2 more games than me, Lee. Obviously robbed me of 1 game while also beating me.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
plus 2
So I
games.
had 6 games in total because
Wait. Booked 2 off Jeff and Jasmine. So 5? Surely you'd have more than 6 then, right?
no, because I beat everyone 2-1, so I didn't beat anyone 3.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Okay, fair.
6, 5. I guess that means Jasmine has 4, and at least 1.
Sorry, I should be.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, I should be helping on this. I'm just looking at like, I've got my Steam games in categories. I'm looking at the online games to see if there's any we all have, as well as
Left
this.
4 Dead 2. We'll surely all have Left 4 Dead 2. At several points before that game, I think.
I wish I had some spare Sonic Racing Transform keys, so that Lee has it.
I wish I had some
Yeah, I
spent
got that in a
99
humble
keys.
bundle.
Yeah.
Humble bundle.
Humble bundle.
Beehive bundle. Sure, I know Lee has Left 4 Dead 2, Jasmine, you have Left 4 Dead 2.
Neff
The
only
only
recently
one-
got Steam, so
Yeah, true.
You still there, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Ah, that's right.
Just drinking coffee.
Ah. Oh no.
I'm gonna end my stream here just while we sort anything out. If we
Okay.
see you guys,
See you, Lee.
I'm still here, really. Exclusives
hard
for people in
to
your
not
stream.
really.
So,
You fell for it.
You idiots.
For Dead 2 anyway. See if we can get it for Neff.
Okay, on Steam
buy it
alone
now,
price
yeah.
seems to be... It seems to be £7. It might be cheap. Let me see if I can find like a cheaper key online.
Yeah, check Humble and what's the other one? Epic.
I just go on Google and click on the shopping tab. And
I don't know if Valve games would Humble Bundle sell Valve games. Thinking about it.
they hate Valve. I
Ah.
don't know.
Well, no, I just mean because I don't know if Valve would just sell stuff through Steam and nothing else.
True.
I might be wrong. That's just okay to me.
You're on instant gaming, but I'm not sure really how trustworthy this site is.
Oh, you get some really dodgy looking ones.
Do oh yeah, I bought a Sonic key that was already used. I
Oh
didn't
no!
get it even though,
Oh god.
it was, yeah, I was just trying to go. I was trying to be really cheap, trying to buy Sonic 1 for 150.
It's
But I got a refund straight away, so it's not too bad.
oh good.
Left 4 Dead 2.
It's kind of worth gambling at that price. I feel like
Yeah, you
I
get
got,
cases like that.
game for like 150. The one Neff was playing not too long ago.
Hidden Planet.
I got that for like 150, so that was decent.
Playing Left 4 Dead 2, aren't we?
If Jeff is getting
Yeah,
Left 4 Dead
just
2, no pressure.
Purchasing it now.
I'll just
Ended by one of my friends.
To play it now.
Well, I don't know if I'll be on much longer.
It is
Okay.
getting quite late. I download it as well.
It's very loud.
Do you agree to terms and / all conditions?
For that too. Well, 1,719 MB. Yeah, it's not
Downloaded that 9.5 hour video, so we can download this.
Jeff will play a Ballistic NG at some point as well. The
Wouldn't download my number 9.
the Wipeout by 7.9. I think that does have online play as well. Apparently it was just completely buggered, like it was just really laggy and I mean that's the
Imagine if I had like actually a really good online.
well, if I remember,
Like,
I think
perfect
that
netcode,
was
we just wasted on a terrible game.
well, if I remember, that game was notoriously delayed a lot, and I think they actually stated it was for that. For one of the delays, and I think the general reaction was like, well, we don't really care about the online co-op, we just want the game as is, you
Funny,
know, but yeah. Unfortunate.
Said it was better than nothing.
I that got confused, I think, because it wasn't KG Inafune, the Mega Man guy. I think it was like his translator, which I kind of wonder what was going through his head when he when we actually
I
expected it.
Translator that said that.
Decision.
Yeah, I believe it was the guy next to him. Yeah, I think it was confusing because I think it was right after he translated what Inafune said, but yeah.
Inafune thinks you're basic.
Ah, God. How did you bring that back to the Sonic movie? Holy hell.
I'm not going to stream my perspective of this because
I
it'll
on power sometimes.
too much, and it'll be on all of yours anyway. So
Okay, this is really annoying, but it's done. It's guns. When I went into the game, I don't have to stop it doing that.
So,
Yeah, my download saying that it's so maybe if I close
Oh,
off
shit.
Discord quickly, maybe it'll speed up. Can always do this another time, I suppose.
if I'm honest, I probably won't play more than like 10 minutes of it if we do it now.
just
I'm
do
honest.
like one of the levels that.
Yeah, I'll fire it up pretty quickly now.
It's
Really
annoying. I
very-
wish I just wanted to stop. It's always problematic.
Mm.
Trying to play online.
Going to make another brew while people sort their games out.
Okay.
Okey-doke. But yeah, it's a Valve game. It doesn't like alt tabbing out.
Oh my god, it doesn't, does it? Oh wow, okay, so...
Yeah, I actually got away with it once. I was like, maybe they've changed.
So, did they have I think they have borderless window mode, do they? That could help. That might help.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably not, since they've got the. It's weird because this game is it's updated a lot by modders. I guess that they care much at this point.
Well, they're pretty much every Source Engine game. If you start bumping the resolution up high, it's one of those PC games where the UI gets smaller. Like it seems to be only like configured to a specific kind of resolution. So if you like try and downsample like higher than 4K, text is like microscopic. Hi Jeff. Jeff's on my stream chat saying he'll probably give Left 4 Dead a miss for now, as it's still saying 2 hours to download.
But yeah, that sucks, Jeff.
But we'll stay and watch in chat. Oh, cool, man. Oh, God. Oh, Matt, you really are not kidding about alt tab in this cricket. It's so horrible, isn't it? Oh, gross.
Well, the game finally let me deselect the add-ons after it downloaded them all.
Ah.
I was gonna say there's probably a mod that fixes the UI problem, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because the modding community is quite active in this game. It's a shame that some games just don't have like a workshop. Benefit from it.
Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's up?
So
yeah, Jeff's giving it a miss because he's got a 2-hour download.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck that.
It'll take 2 hours to download even without Discord, so.
Right.
I don't know if Discord would really affect
Probably
downloads.
not that much, no.
Long wait that.
But yeah, should we just do a quick like
Yeah.
is there like a quick horde mode or something?
And if we
Yeah,
do like
something
one,
like that, yeah.
oh, which one's that then?
Just like that mode where you basically like fortify yourself and like you fight waves of zombies. Infected, rather. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, survival, I think. That going back to me. It's a bit distracting. It says you two not in a joinable game, which is a very annoying quirk of this game. It just randomly decides that sometimes.
You've played quite a lot of this, haven't you, Crickle?
Yeah, it's my most played game by quite a bit.
Really nice.
I've got like almost 300 hours on it.
So it's I've always been kind of interested in this because there's like a few select campaign levels, right? But I guess just the amount of variety you can have on them, or like I find it interesting how it's
fairly limited selection, maybe like 8 or something like that, and like for but it's just very replayable, I guess.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I have known people who have just put so many hours into this.
Like different ways to play levels and stuff like that, and it's like fun completing. No.
I will say,
To die.
we were talking about keeping expectations modest on player performance, might be a bit of that from my end on this.
Well, I'm really bad at this.
Played it a while.
But you used to basically do the whole game on your own, like.
So if you could carry us,
I just went ahead, but yeah, that was
Need to just quickly familiarize myself with the buttons as well.
We might need these.
Oh my god, that's film grain for days, isn't it?
You can turn it down.
Oh yeah. And let's go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god!
Tell him to shove them back and give me a figure that I don't have on my.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Thank-
oh shit, Jasmine's a bit in trouble.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, it was like a liquor from Resident Evil 2, yeah. Oh, it's got friendly fire as well. Oh, I've got how mad this game got. I was shooting what I thought was like an explosive barrel on the floor, and it was a cone. Did I mention keep your expectations modest on the... Oh my god, this is absolutely mad, isn't it? Surrounded by like 50 of them. Look at this. How am I not dead?
Why move? I mean, I'm on the floor now. So.
How did I survive that? Oh god,
Oh shit, can I be? Oh fuck. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to pin me. Oh, Michelle, doing well. Well, never mind.
Really bad.
Get out of the way, zombie! I'm trying to. I tried to shave Rochelle, but this zombie, he's already dead, but just like flailing in front of me, blocking me from like Rochelle's way.
Oh my god. What is this game, man?
I need to turn my sound up, yeah. Okay.
Should hide behind cricket.
Oh yeah. All tabbed out. Guest on the room. Sorry, I just had to alt tab out quickly.
Nah, that's right, I'm filling them out with settings anyway.
Weapons here.
I'm gonna grab some of these frag rounds.
I'm just gonna quickly turn my volume up.
Grabbing some frag rounds.
Yeah, I'm not.
Deploying
First aid
frag
kit
rounds.
here.
Cool.
So,
So yeah, press the confirm button on
The radio, is it?
here. Yeah.
Well, the few times I played this, I activated that radio like 3 minutes before everyone wanted it on, so it's... Oh, good. How do you aim down the sight of the... I assume that would be,
I'm actually not sure what I do if I want to
Oh,
aim
middle-
accurately,
middle
is I
button.
crouch with control. I'm not sure if you're using
Oh god.
Got it.
oh dear.
That's on there.
Sorry, Lee, I keep shooting you.
Ah shit, I'll
I just can't... Like, every time I play this, I've been astonished just how bonkers it is. It's just... God. I know at Dead Rising, back when it came out 360, that like really prided itself in having a million zombies on screen. I guess they wanted to top it with this, I mean...
Got me over. Probably rude.
God. Jeff says like being back in Last of Us all over again.
shit.
To be fair, I'd rather go against like 50 of these zombies than one clicker from Last of Us, so I'll take it.
Sweet.
This game, man.
Get your ass over here and help me.
These are certainly some quick games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do one or two more?
Grab us some
Yeah,
frag
sure.
rounds.
Before you set the radio off,
Deploying frag rounds.
get this explosive ammo. Just like press confirm on it.
Ooh.
The grab button.
Ooh.
Ammo here.
I must have a primary weapon to use this upgrade.
Weapons over here.
That's what I... Oh, thank you. Yeah, as far as stuff like this, it's useful to have someone who knows what they're doing.
If there's like a defib anywhere, that'd be useful.
Ammo here.
And prior to that, it's a strange binding to have aiming down the sign not be the right mouse button.
Ninja sword here. Ninja sword here.
Just finding gasoline. Don't find anything that useful. I'll forget thirsty later on.
Everybody grab a weapon.
I'll just select the radio if everyone's
Weapons over
ready.
here.
Yeah, sure.
Can last more than 2 minutes this time. Maybe.
We got two.
Well, so is this the last, well, I think Dota 2 came after this, but this is like the last major Valve game, really, wasn't it? Aside from Dota. So I think...
I'm actually not sure. Yeah,
I think when
so.
Portal 2 was,
I'm not really interested in making games anymore. Too busy doing other stuff.
I'm a reload.
Not really hitting for money. Sorry, I'll help you out with this and then get rid of
Priorities.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
okay, oh god. Oh my. Gang.
Oh my god, Rochelle, you're awful.
Jeff says rather go against 50 zombies than one fingers all over again.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What a game to play right before bed, this is. Holy shit. Oh, thank you very much, whoever was trying to help me.
Tank as well. Okay. We're kind of fucked right now.
It did better than last time. More than 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes 30. We're not quite bronze standard, but
Okay, I screamed there, it didn't sound that dissimilar to Titus's laugh, so I was really confused for a moment. It's like, Cricket, why are you typing that as... Oh, wait a minute. I mean, mind you, having the Titus laugh play over, like, Cricket being surrounded by all these curved stomping zombies. God, that scream. He actually did it! He did it! Of course he did
I
it.
guess one more then. After
Yeah.
my game.
One more, yeah.
Weapons over here. Ammo here.
I'm gonna grab some of these frag rounds. Shotgun.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ammo here.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ninja sword here. Yes.
Is there a laugh button or something?
Yes, there is.
There actually is. Alright. I find that was the scariest bit in this so far too.
With a friend once, and he was saying, "Did anyone notice that Nick was laughing maniacally all the way through there randomly?"
Nice. Oh my god, oh, that's impressive.
Do that again, and I will bury you.
Oh my gosh! Hi, everyone. Oh shit! Oh my god! 3 special infected.
Where
Okay,
are
I can't laugh while I'm being mauled. Trying my best though.
Oh shit, how do I God, what am I? Oh, we done? Oh, right.
It's a valiant effort.
We did worse.
God.
Always the time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was fun. It'd be cool to do a full campaign
Yeah.
later. Like, not today, obviously, but yeah.
So,
Oh, there's a CRT here.
Let's play some melee, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Grab us a
Since
frag
that was pretty short.
Sure, let's... Well, obviously it depends on...
Hard luck, but GG.
That's weird. Why is the game window shrunk a bit on my stream? God, every time I alt tab, I'm just filled with dread. It's just like, oh man.
You ready now?
Sorry, bear with me a second.
Warriors.
Yeah, I don't know if the game has stopped, Jeff. Stream it should be, So, oh, there we go, thank God. Okay, sorry, put it there.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry. They're coming.
You guys are really chatty. We'll try to win that race for Nick, by proxy of Jeff. I guess this is the price we pay for catching the hedgehog.
I deserve a
Yeah, give myself a promotion. But I spent all my money. How do people play this with finesse? It's so bloody just... I feel like I might just like dangle the mouse from my desk and just like keep mashing the button while aiming everywhere. It's just... I just got a car kicked at me.
Yeah, that will happen. Oh my god. Rochelle.
Oh, is this even less time than last time?
Oh no, it'll surpass. We'll go past 1:30 soon. Oh shit, I'm being surrounded by a. Oh shit. Better than last time. Longer than last time. Even.
Lee, do you know what card Jeff's got on his new laptop, new graphics card? Because he said you were helping him with that. I think he said it was
I have no
AMD, I think he said. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't really,
So are you're playing on a laptop as well, are you? So you're playing on a laptop, Lee, are you?
Ammo.
No, I'm on the desktop.
Oh, you are on a desktop, oh, cool.
Grab some of these frag rounds.
So I imagine a modern laptop, even if it's not a gaming one, could probably run this pretty well now. So.
Yeah, I ran this on my
Oh, yeah,
last.
definitely. This is a pretty old game, isn't it? It's like from 09.
Yeah. I know I had like say 2012 era era laptop that didn't run this very well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only laptop I had that was good at gaming just seemed to ruin hard drives. I think it just like burnt them out or something.
Jackie's riding Jasmine.
You can let your teammates die in the funniest ways.
So,
Teammates do the funniest things.
it's,
Reloading. Reloading. Hey, sorry.
Oh,
My bad.
of course, there are 28 days later style running zombies as well.
You shoot the tank.
climbing back over the fence, the tank there. Shit. Cool, we controlled that pretty quickly.
Reloading.
Off by the way with a right click.
Ah, shit. Get up, get up, get up.
Yes. Popping pills now, that saves me apparently.
Reloading.
Of course it does.
Healing. Hey, can somebody watch my back? I'm gonna heal.
Popping pills.
So is this does this kind of make the first Left 4 Dead redundant? You know, because I feel like I hear about this one much more than the first one.
I'd say it pretty much does. I think the main gameplay difference is that they're like fewer special zombies.
Hmm.
So I guess if you find the new ones annoying, which some people do, I guess, you might prefer to play Left 4 Dead 1.
Hmm.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2, you probably know, but it has like the Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns in it.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. The funny thing is, I remember this getting announced, and it was a bit of a mixed reaction to it. Some people were like, "Oh god, a sequel already?" You think about like people being able to be like that with a Valve franchise. It just seems so.
People saying that this is what the game should have been like in the first place.
Really. Left 4 Dead wasn't part of the Orange box, was it? That came after.
I believe not now.
Beat our team
What was the
record.
Orange box again? Portal, Half-Life 2.
And the
Oh,
Half-Life
Team
2,
Fortress
the Half-Life 2 episodes as well, and
Yeah, and Team Fortress.
yeah. They're all, I think the only way to play them on consoles is, they're backwards compatible on Xbox One. I believe they're X enhanced as well, so if you play on Xbox One X
Oh, yeah,
and
there you
4K,
go.
yeah. It's a shame because Valve not being interested in making games anymore, I think also ties to there's like no more console ports either or anything like that.
Try to survive as long as. Oh, we almost made it to bronze.
That would have been nice this time.
We're not getting
Yeah,
there.
if I more, well, yeah, oh well. Gee.
The possibility of ever getting gold standard seems so foreign to me on this, just I can't even begin to imagine that.
I remember like I finished like a very hard campaign, like just by a whisker with some other like some good, actual good players.
And,
That was like pretty satisfying. I've only done it like once before.
Grabbing some frag rounds.
Do you feel like you're playing with good players now? Careful how you tread there.
Shazam.
So, no, it's any kind of multiplayer FPS. I mean, it's a different thing with this.
Fair play.
Ammo here. Yeah.
But I'm so bad at multiplayer shooters generally. I mean, this is not really a typical multiplayer shooter, but
Y'all get ready now.
Multiplayer.
but you know what I mean, like a competitive.
Yeah.
But I think that does extend to this as well, really.
I think the only multiplayer shoot I tried to get good at was Metroid Prime Hunters. Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah, I played that quite a bit. Yeah.
Hunter on cover.
Yeah, Metroid Prime Hunters is the sort of game I'd probably still like fire up every once in a while if it was still online.
Yeah, same. It's
Sure
really
it's
fun.
I played it.
It will probably be played by a lot of hackers.
Oh yeah.
So it's still up. Shit.
Well, actually, the because I know you can patch ROMs to make them work on private servers for like DS and Wii. But then the But then the problem with DS is it doesn't support like recent Wi-Fi standards.
The type of security it uses is just so outdated.
Yeah.
Like to play my DS online, because I rigged up my router to allow it. I set up like a separate connection
So,
here just to play with DS.
Your original DS is that?
That's right, yeah.
I remember there was an official Nintendo.
The original DS used a really, really shit wireless band. I think it was wireless B.
Cool.
Whereas normally you use wireless N or G.
First
Oh,
aid
I
kit.
don't know about that, but you use like web keys,
Basically,
whatever it is now. Yeah.
your router will typically accommodate to the worst thing you have. So if you've got your DS on, everything else will run like shit.
Oh right, yeah.
Worth
So
it.
it's working in internet support for fucking ages.
So when I say that's worth it to play Tetris DS online, I'm not joking as much as you think. I'm joking a little bit, but
Tetris
Well, that's
DS
only with
Online
the
was
original
great.
DS, like,
yeah. I think it was up to 6 players, maybe. Does that sound right?
It's up to 8. What you mean online?
I think online was 6. I think local was up to 8. Yeah, might be wrong with that.
That's a very eloquent sentence for someone getting pummeled to the ground, isn't it?
Oh god. I just tried to heal myself before the flames sucked me in. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Jeff says, but you get gold standard where it counts. In the heart. That's the kind of
defib.
That's the kind of sentiment I need as I burn alive.
Right, yeah. Are you,
Yeah.
Are you dead?
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah.
It's on my face! It's on my face!
Shit.
The game stuttered for a moment there, so Rochelle was going, "It's on my face! It's on my face!" it was really strange. I don't know if the stream caught that.
Shit. Damn it.
Reloading.
Burned to the ground.
Yeah. Funny enough, I'm actually I've been playing Mega Man X2 actually on the 3DS. With obvious inspiration as to why there.
Oh fuck.
Hey, watch it!
You distract them.
Look out!
What would the gold standard be?
I have no idea. I wouldn't know.
Are you saying we're not at the gold standard, Cricket?
Survive without killing any
I'm
of
saying
the
I'm
zombies.
not of the gold standard. Maybe you guys are.
That was impossibly diplomatic, how you put that.
the heck? I don't know how I've survived this long. Okay.
Yeah, fair play. The AI for Rochelle has been quite good, hasn't she, Jeff?
You've got taking kills, man. Yes, we can see that.
Right, I'll probably call it there now.
Fair dues, yeah.
If you two still keep
We're
going,
gonna
I'll,
call after 5 games away. 5 games previous, but
yeah, it's quite. Well, it's because the games go so quickly. It's like, oh, I'll have another one then.
It doesn't give you an option to have another game; it just goes straight into it.
So,
Crack.
Oh, I may as well have another one.
May as well.
so sorry. Are either of you actually streaming those?
I'm not
I
now.
was streaming it. I've just left my stream on this whole time, and amazingly, I haven't dropped. Okay, well, I was 400, so
Fair.
drop any frames.
Mhm. Oh yeah, you're still on. Wait, are you?
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. You too. Hopefully
Yeah,
we
take it
can
easy,
have a good
Jeff.
Game of Left 4 Dead 2. Like,
Yeah.
on Sunday.
It's Jeff.
Yeah, it'd be a fun little evening,
watching
wouldn't
it.
it?
Jeff, are you still downloading it now, actually, or have you left that for like another time? Just out of curiosity, I guess. It's a bit late though. It's 1 AM.
Yeah, I'll call it there. Thanks again, guys. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in and chat. We probably saying Sonic CD the next Sonic Rose.
Yeah. Shall we
Sonic
say
CD, yeah.
because next weekend I'm going to see my sister-in-law because they've had a baby, so we're just going to visit that.
Oh, I
So
love
we'll be
that.
able to do anything then.
Mm.
26th, would that be all right?
Yeah, it's. I mean, we'll check for sure closer to the time, but we'll
Yeah.
set that as like the target. Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah, the 26th is good, probably.
So, brilliant. Yeah, thanks so much, everyone. Have a good night's sleep, and I'll catch you all again soon.
Good night. Bye bye.
Yeah, good night.
Bye bye.